I got most of it together before I got into call today.
Settings, right?
Yeah, audio
You
settings look
sure
right.
you got everything active?
I'm pretty sure.
You got the
Hello,
most
mod
audio?
watchers. We're playing D&D
Yeah, sure.
today.
You got Watch Together up?
Yeah, I got Watch Together up. You're not playing any music in it right now.
No, your name is user Ropor.
Yeah, whatever it is right now.
Yeah, you're poor.
Is that what it is? No, I'm
Oh,
no.
Yeah, you're poor.
No, I think I'm the other user.
I also don't know.
I think that
I
Maybe you guys should log in.
Yeah, just
it's a pain.
matter that much.
okay.
It doesn't matter.
I am now level 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything input. No, your spells.
Yeah. I only had 2.
Crit.
Hmm?
Crit.
Third.
Your entire spell list, but I know you don't.
Let's
have your
go,
entire spell
Mal.
list.
I just loaded in.
Right, I forgot cleric can have the whole spell. list.
Seriously, Psycho? You still can't get third even though you're here when we go live?
I got one the other day.
Yeah, when Mal was asleep.
Yeah, I took myself and finally got one.
One day, Mal. One day.
Hi.
Also, did you know I have emotes?
You have what?
Emotes.
What?
I got emotes.
Oh, you made it to affiliate?
I made it to affiliate a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Xenon.
Why do you
I
think
don't
you're
know
getting
either.
fucking ads on my stream?
I don't watch.
That doesn't
gonna say that
surprise me.
Yeah, I don't watch you either.
That also doesn't surprise me.
That's because you're
Congratulations.
never
Watch
live.
Don't you only stream this?
You're also in the category of Call of Cthulhu.
I do need to fix that.
Your title and everything.
No, the title.
I watch
Hi,
you all the
Popon,
time.
Hello. How you both doing?
I can't change that for you because you never gave me editing rights.
Good.
You fucking bitch.
You never give me editing, right?
You got editing rights on Xenon's side. Shut the fuck up.
I have editing rights on Xenon and Soul side.
He has editing rights on mine, I believe.
You don't even
No one
watch.
has access to me.
Yet.
No.
I have almost all the power.
No,
After
you
I
don't.
collect the last 2 Infinity Stones.
I've got all of the bitches.
All we're gonna see is how you're like kind of killing it on ads because you have like the max number turned on.
Who?
Me.
Yoshino.
Me.
That's what
Hear
everyone
me
watches
with
her raggedy ass stream, Shino.
You
Shut
don't know
the
warning
fuck up.
people.
Max fucking ads looking
Shaking
head
my head.
ass.
Hey, listen. You gotta get
No
paid
revenue,
somehow.
still looking head ass.
No, he
Still
gets
gotta
like
get
probably
paid
like
somehow.
$5 a month, probably.
Uh-huh.
Damn, $5 whole bucks a month. You can
On
afford
ads.
a single goddamn chicken nugget.
Hey, how much are you getting there, Shrimp? A
Money from the
whopping nothing.
government.
Yeah, uh-huh. Your little fucking SSI checks.
What?
Still
Oh, he's got neat bucks.
The fuck is SSI checks?
Oh, yeah,
it's-
that's right. You're not American.
It's
Yeah.
an American for
No, in
disability
Canada we have this
checks.
thing called disability. For those who
Yeah.
physically can't hold a job.
No, in
Yeah,
America,
that-
you have to
that's-
pay into it.
What? You
Yeah,
have to buy disability
that
checks?
somehow doesn't surprise me,
How
Zenon.
does it even make
The
sense?
capitalist country of the world having to pay to be able to live on disability?
Or no,
Wow.
what it is it's 'cause
Oh,
the
you want
thing-
money? Pay us first.
The thing Shino brought up was Social Security. And so,
No.
in order to receive Social Security, you have to have at least paid taxes a couple times.
I can't file tax. I don't know fucking how to. It's not like I have a job to report anything with anyway.
Yeah, in order to get disability, there's ways around it, but like you're supposed to have at least have had a job at some point to get like any sort of payment. America is fucked.
So
Really?
wait, if you have a disability that stops you from getting a job, you can't get disability checks because you haven't had a job to be able to pay
Forget
taxes.
how it works. I know you get more definitely if you've ever worked, because you have to like
Yeah,
pay
those-
into Social Security.
As
But
long as
you're,
it's
if you're
disability
disabled-
recognized by the
Forget how it
government in
works.
But if you're disabled, you can still get SSI regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it
like,
depends on the disability in the U.S. In Canada, as long as it's a recognized disability by the government, you're able to get it.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is with that. Some people do it because
Guys,
it's a job.
what?
Some people can't do it because they're, disabled.
like typically
Government.
what you do,
Anyway.
everybody like pays into it.
Anyway,
I get
D&D,
disability.
you work for the government.
That's beside the point.
And they're the ones who gave you the disability.
That is
That's
so bizarre. America. Anyway. D&D.
Music.
Yeah, music.
In a hometown of Nebraska, they go to
I don't know. I have this on my list. I need to find more DMCA music.
oh no,
aggressive
he's
flute
speaking.
music.
Well, I have something interesting. It didn't really take a while for to actually put it down. Kind of went back and forth with Shrimp about the size, but I left it alone because fuck you, Shrimp. So last time it was Five Nights at Freddy's. Y'all beat it. Congrats. Y'all didn't earn nothing
Loaded
from it
Freddy.
other than leveling up.
Did you just make me throw up?
Are you okay?
Why sword on throwing up?
That is Shrimp doing particle effects.
All right, I love the genuine skip worry that came out of Xenon. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm bleeding to death.
Too bad that causes lag for most people that don't have a good computer.
You
Funniest
mean
part,
not
I don't
everyone
see
has
it on
a
my other,
i9
thing, so
3090?
no one has, on my side, no one has any idea what I was doing.
Yeah, not everyone's
Uh,
got the Evangelion graphics card.
Yeah, no
Just
one
pick the
is like
limited edition
you,
one.
Soul. No one's not like you.
I can play
Um,
Tetris.
Maybe you should get a job. Be just like me
Okay.
then.
No,
I'll get it.
I
I'll go
don't
get-
want to be like you. You're cringe.
Wow.
You're both cringe.
You say cringe or crunge?
You were explaining something.
How'd you get crunch?
I don't know. So yeah, that's basically all there is. Today, you guys are barked into your journey once more. I don't know. You guys pick a direction, and that's what we'll go with.
We're still on the galaxy now.
I'm not changing the map yet. So pick a
We're gonna
direction.
mouse.
Alpha Centauri.
Weren't we already moving a direction to go somewhere?
Well, after when you guys completed the whole island, you guys didn't really have that much of an objective other than going to the cave island that transported you to FNAF, which you guys didn't even know about. In character.
Let's go
I
that
have a
way.
question.
Uh-huh.
How are we on supplies? That could very well dictate where we're going.
I think we're more than fine on supplies. We can like eat. We can also fish and stuff still.
You
But
have
there's barrels of
a
infinite fruits.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah, that's it.
surprised that no one took create water and food.
Three of us don't need to eat.
That's a thing.
I know. That's why you didn't take it.
I feel like isn't that like a druid skill though?
No, because
Oh.
I can get it on cleric.
You can prepare them daily. So what are you saying? No one took it. You can literally change your spells at any point to have it.
That involves me adding a lot more onto my list than I care to.
Since we're on for
So before you guys went on your journey, you did, however, upgrade your ships. Well, ship. And what they know as.
Buddy,
Oh,
Come on.
what the?
leave him alone.
New and improved ship. You guys can put yourself accordingly wherever you want to. I just simply put you guys wherever that's convenient for those who are, you
I'm
know,
trying to
driving.
size it.
will be dedicated for a different place.
I really did not try to size it to the others. Okay.
No, I did not try, and I did not care. I left it how it is.
That's a submarine.
So apparently we lost like 3 times the mass.
Yeah.
Technically, the middle map is supposed to be the interior of the topper deck. So like where Sordon is, if he goes here, he'll be inside here.
Okay. So
I
this is.
thought
But I-
that's still at the
Wait.
top.
I'm a little annoyed by this. We lost our privacy rooms.
We
There's
did.
a few. There's
Several
there's
private
beds
rooms.
there, captain's areas.
I feel like Captain might have an issue that they're all single beds.
Well, his bed is right here. Why do you think I put him in this room?
That's a
It's
single
alright, we can
bed.
fit
That's
two.
what I meant.
Did you forget who the captain's in love with?
We can fit 2.
Technically, this is a more realistic sized ship that we were on.
Yeah.
Also, is it just me, or did the ship just get really high quality?
Yeah. We can now actually. We actually now have places for people to just sleep wherever.
Yeah, you can put the crew right over here if you wanted to.
Why would
We
we
have
do
enough
that?
room, they can sleep wherever.
Yeah,
Yep.
they can sleep on a bed.
Some people would like to sleep on those.
Like I said, they can sleep wherever.
Yeah, it's
But I
also-
mean, we could actually
wait, the
probably
hammocks?
take transport quests now, like transporting people from islands to island.
Yeah, we're doing it. Just put them in a fucking rowboat.
With
You do, in
fairies
fact,
now.
have the rowboat, but it doesn't want to go over the map. So, actually, I should say this now. You guys still have the steam ships, but it doesn't want to go on top.
Steam bullshit. I don't think it is.
Yes, the steam boats that you guys took from the pirates. It's there. It just doesn't want to overlap the map.
There's a rowboat.
So yeah,
Our best bet is just to sail direction, find an island that can have stuff that we can do on it, and then keep sailing.
Yeah.
And find other civilizations aside from that island where nothing bad happened.
yeah, nothing bad happens at all.
Nothing bad ever happens. What are you talking about?
So at some point during the travels, Scrap will do a thing, well, a few things.
Derek, please stop yelling at him.
What are you going to do?
I understand, but he's just sitting there.
One is work on the new things from my artificer class called infusions. Which those take a long rest to just get done.
Okay.
And the other thing is I would at some point call the captain out onto like an open deck area.
Okay, you guys can interact while I find a city map for us. So roleplay it out.
Okay, I see how this map is. These are the raised sections, so all of this is raised above this. And there's doors near here that can get into that.
Yes,
Awkward, but
it's awkward how the fucking thing is. Yes.
yeah. Would Xavier eventually come out onto like the main open deck area?
I don't think he would, actually.
Yeah. Any particular reason?
Xavier is going to actually go through the inventory.
Why?
Fair enough.
He seems a bit distracted at the moment, and he just needs to get some. He just needs to see if there's something he can do.
Hmm. Is it because he almost died?
That could be the case.
His life flashed before his eyes.
That could be the fucking case.
Sure, that could be it. Yeah, definitely the 2 times he was eaten. That traumatized him. No, I think he's just there's something on his mind, and he's just needing to write. He's needing to preoccupy his mind with something else.
It doesn't, poor Tay to Scrap's calls, and Scrap will just go find him. Throat fun. I'm assuming Xavier isn't hiding himself, yeah?
No, he's in the captain's. He's in his quarters.
Scrap will just go in. But really move the tokens right because we don't need to at the moment.
No, you do not.
Just open the door.
You see Xavier with what looks like a monocle, and he's writing stuff down on a quill.
Somehow you look more upon this.
You know, quartermaster, it's usually what's the word? It's usually more polite to knock before you enter.
The stare of the goggles.
Still writing.
Would you like to help me test something really well, not test, adjust something quick? Listen, what were you trying to say something?
Siren's just asleep in the room. I was
You
just
see
gonna point that out.
You see Xavier, he takes off his monocle and puts down his quill. Oh, right. I suppose we can go. What is it you're wanting to test?
I just need you to stand on the other side of the deck for me.
If you
Oh,
plan on
no.
shooting me, I would appreciate giving me a heads up beforehand.
Don't worry, I won't shoot you.
Today.
Not yet.
All right. Yeah, he'll follow Scrap up to the main deck.
He will ask you just to stand on the other side of the deck so he can do some adjustments to something.
He's going to stand on the other side of the deck.
Alright, I'm gonna hit enter on the player text channel so everyone can see the updated Scrap's appearance. As he will summon a new weapon, as I have reached level 5, thus advancing my mark.
Ooh.
As the mark will flash red, and a long, almost crimson metalled sniper rifle will appear. Oh,
Nice.
hunting rifle.
Oh, I forgot. Shrimp wasn't here last session.
No, he was not.
I got
While you guys were fighting
teleport
for your
away.
fucking lives in animatronic land, he was out of commission.
I think I was teleported away from what you told me.
I
Yeah.
No, he sat there and had a staring seizure for the last couple of days.
I have a question because I think I forgot what it was.
Oh,
What was the thing that you gave me for the whole potion success? I actually don't remember.
oh, I actually forgot to give you that.
Hey!
Yeah, so you were here. She drank the
No, I saw that.
the mood hair. Okay,
I saw that.
and it was a success. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Yeah. I'll just say that there is a what was it like? If it was a fail, you get your soul taken, something like that.
Yeah.
I will say
If
that
it was a fail, I would be another person's soul would take over for 1d10 days.
Okay, so I will say that for a while now, for like I would say like you guys are embark on your next like location of the city. I would say about 2 days time you start seeing some sort of glowy dust around you. Until I figure out what the spirit's going to be.
Okay.
Spirits give me spirits and shivers down your spine. But yeah, he will summon this rifle, which you can actually see using the Hero Forge. An example of it. It does actually have a scope.
It has a
So
scope.
do I need to put an apple on my head or something, or
No, it's easier if I aim small. Kind of just like looks at you. You see a small orange glint within the red of the glass scope.
Ooh, that
Before.
looks deadly.
You hear a click, and a small red dot will appear on you. So, fun fact: there's these things inside the military called training rounds. They're basically laser pointers.
You mean tracer rounds?
No, the little training rounds that are basically a laser pointer that triggers that
yeah.
firing pin. That. You summoned it with one of those in it. You hear the click, and you see like a little laser appear on you.
Where specifically?
Not dead on in the center of your chest, but a bit off.
Are you aiming at my heart, or are you aiming at the center?
Aiming for the center button? And you watch it like adjust the knobs on it a bit. I'm making sure that the weapon is zero just because it is a magical weapon does not mean it can't be incorrect.
Yeah, you might want to try to adjust the sight to like 2 clicks to the left.
How do you know anything about what I'm doing?
We have a similar weapon in my world where we use a scope and we put it on top of a rifle.
Oh yeah, right. The old-fashioned telescope ones.
Only yours seems much smaller.
Yeah, smaller. Adjusts a bit more. There we go. Good. Then you watch it as like basically hits on the button. There we go. Captain, if you could step 5 feet to the right.
He steps 5 feet to the right.
That's left.
Is it my right or your right?
It doesn't matter. I'm being a pedantic pain in your ass. And then he will actually fire around as you see an apple directly where your chest was before. Just on the railing.
Scrap. With you
Yeah.
adjusting it, I will give you a +1 to your sniper.
Cool. I'll just do it for this attack. I know.
Because you described what you were doing.
But yeah, it's also a note for Psycho. That apple was not there when you were standing there previously.
I fucking noticed.
Rifle.
Xavier looks back
21.
to see what he shot, and the apple's there, and he's like, "When the fuck did you put that there?"
So that's I accidentally double tapped. It's 8. That's still probably enough to fucking shatter an apple with a hunting
Yeah,
rifle.
that definitely shatters.
So you just step to the side and so the apple fucking explodes.
I keep forgetting your name. Xavier, you see the apple explode and some of the juices land on you.
Great, thanks.
Nah, you're fine.
This is Persian, thank you.
I'm not gonna question it. I got scammed for it. Also, you guys get to see the hunting rifle statistics. Because instead of getting extra attacks, my weapons evolve over time. I will never take the
Nice.
extra attack thing.
Perfect.
To, have balance.
Make sure you note down +1 because that's going to be permanent.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. But also, after a moment, Psycho, you see something crawl over the railing. You might notice it in the Hero Forge.
Wagon.
Yeah,
Xavier's going to pull out his blade.
A small-ish, well, it's a tiny creature. A tiny-sized draconic humanoid-esque figure. If you're wondering where the apple came from, that's why.
So it's yours.
Yes, due to the advancements in which I have gained in arcane discoveries,
I don't care.
Why'd you ask?
I don't care. I'm just as long as I know it's friendly.
Plus 8. You can take a D4 plus 3, right?
No.
No. So let's see. Yes, it's friendly.
For those of you are at home, this is what he's referring to.
But explain it to the party because I'm sorry I interrupted.
It is his homunculus servant. Infused.
Homunculi.
Why the fuck did you do that?
What?
It's not anywhere near where I clicked. I tried to click on something else and it put me onto something that was not what I clicked.
Oh. I thought you were referring to what I was doing.
No, not me.
We breaking shit?
We always break shit. That's just us.
Yeah, move the image away. But yes, it's also on Discord. For the people in the party.
Yeah.
And that is the homunculus.
It looks like a dragon.
It's a small sandish dragon. It's a sandish color. Also, you can actually see
Anything
the
else?
correct colors.
Anything else you'll need, Quartermaster, or am I done?
No, I mostly just wanted to check to see if the scope was adjusted properly.
Very well. You see Xavier go back, try to go back down to his quarters.
Okay. I will consider that both of you guys' downsides. Let's do the alcoholic. Xenon. I like how she's like K, like she knew exactly who I was talking to.
So Frisia, how many days are passing in this like time period?
I will give you 3 days.
3 days. So much of what she normally does, cooking, arts and crafts in her room, drinking the day away. Because what is there to do on a boat? There's not enough books to read. I already read all the books.
That's true.
So just drown my sorrows of lack of books.
An alcoholic nerd. Yeah, that definitely. Oh Jesus Christ! Okay.
And then I've also been cooking too.
All right, give me survival roll for that cook.
Okay, let me put back up this thing. I closed it by mistake. Okay, survival. 5. Oh wait, but cooking is wait, should I have clicked this instead? Wait. Okay, that's what I should have clicked instead. So wait, the initial roll would have been, I don't know how you want to take it.
I will take the 19.
Okay.
Considering that you have cooking skill.
Yeah.
You made borscht.
Made borscht, okay.
What?
I got me
It's
some
actually
Russian borscht. Where'd I get the
It's
beef?
really tasty. So yes, you made borscht. Anything else from you?
Trying to think.
Besides drink your sorrows away.
I mean, I'd probably be drinking a Siren unless Siren's like completely out of commission.
Siren.
Well,
Sleeping.
Or over the whole 3 days, I mean. At some point in the 3 days, unless Siren's just sleeping for 3 days.
Siren sleeping 3 days straight.
Hey, that extra soul is taking a toll.
Also,
Joking.
which siren?
Both. Why not both? We can all have a nice little drinking party.
Oh yeah,
I
I'd
guess.
actually be okay with that. Just take it
Talks.
to the quarters and just drink with the crew.
Yeah.
So you guys gonna have like a little drinking party after your fight?
Probably that might be why you passed out for the next
Yeah.
few days.
That would make sense, yeah. That
Why
most
are you all
certainly
drinking in
makes
here?
sense. You can just see a bunch of bottles all over the place, Xavier. There's at least maybe 12 bottles that's been drunk already.
There are a dozen rooms here. Why are you here?
Frisia walks up to Xavier and puts like a paper chain, like the paper chains you can make out of like paper or whatever.
Yep.
She just puts one of those around Xavier's neck, like a necklace of them.
Put a garlic ring
Yeah,
on
like a
him.
garland. Yeah,
Act like
Xavier
it's
looks
actually garlic.
a garland, or like
Xavier looks at the
like a
paper.
lei.
Is this my thesis?
No, it's scrap paper we found in the dungeon with all the child coffins. I drew little doodles on it though. You see, like this doodle holds up a piece of the paper in your face.
I would laugh if one of them actually is his pieces.
For one doodle, it's the magic circle that was in the child coffin place. The other paper, it's like, oh, oops, this was your thesis.
I have fixed Scrap's room. I was missing the clam.
Well, that
Yes.
explains why we're missing 5 gallons of wine.
Yes, appears that they were having a little fancy feast amongst each other.
In all
After the whole
fairness,
brutal
Siren
fight.
thought he was gonna lose Xavier.
Can you please
that
keep
would
it-
make sense.
Can you please keep it down at least? I've got paperwork to do.
I mean, Siren's passed out after all of that.
And then Frisia goes back to arts and crafts in her room.
Okay.
And take your bottles!
Just hear them like clanking together on the ground while she shuffles. I saw that, Shrimp.
Hmm?
I saw the leech.
What do you mean?
I saw the leech. This is a Call of
I thought that
Cthulhu.
was you, Sheena.
No,
I
that was not me.
I don't know what you mean. I have done nothing. I did nothing.
Before I go over to the lizard, Frisia, would you mind doing me a favor in your drunken state? Give me your arts and crafts roll with disadvantage.
Arts and crafts with disadvantage. What are we counting as an arts and crafts roll?
I
Can it be performance?
would say
Yeah,
performance.
Performance
Yes.
is typically for art.
Yeah.
In your drunken
Oh,
state,
disadvantage you wanted?
yeah.
So roll one better.
In your drunken state, you made a paper tiara.
Just on top of the wizard hat.
Psycho.
Sorry, what?
Psycho.
What?
Hold on, it's breaking.
What?
I don't know whatever Shrimp's doing.
What is you doing?
I don't
It's
know.
reality breaking.
Sure, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you whispering?
Beast.
Alright.
Don't worry
What?
about it. It's still
Xavier will now go. Will now ignore
What
the
the
thing
fuck?
that was just outside of his window and continue
Mighty
writing.
Beast.
Did you just put a fucking leech outside?
No, I was making reference. I was looking through the tokens and remembered that was in there.
Oh.
I was making reference to something that happened in my game where a CR1 creature lasted 5 rounds against a level 10 party.
Oh. Are
At
you
one
talking
point, I
about,
started
like, an
calling it a
infinite
mighty
mob?
beast.
The infinite fucking
Were you there for the
creature.
flesh cave?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was in the flesh cave. Psycho knows what I'm talking about.
Is
Are
it
you
the
referring
mushroom?
to like the fucking creature that's just like, if it dies, it respawns. If it dies, it respawns.
No. Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay, never mind then.
That joke will stay throughout all of my campaigns now. If an enemy just doesn't die and it's meant to very easily die, I'm gonna just start calling it the Mighty Beast. The Mighty Beast! God,
okay.
it survived way too long. It had 10 hit points. They had to hit it once. They did
That's all they had to do, but apparently it just.
for like 5 rounds.
All right. Lizard.
The lizard does have a name, you know.
Sordon the Great Lizard.
Oh, the Great Lizard, let's go.
Is that his new last name? Did he even have a family name before?
He had a family name before.
Lizard.
Bro, that's a
He's
bullying.
the lizard that came with the wizard.
That surprisingly is.
More useful.
Yeah.
They're in a relationship together. Don't ask
What
how
the-
this is happening.
That's an odd relationship, but it makes sense why she's always drinking.
That's a pretty modern relationship.
Why would she be drinking because of that?
I mean,
Bruh.
this sounds like a pretty average modern
What
relationship.
have I missed?
Or no, she's at least codependent on him, but I don't know if they're in a romantic relationship.
I don't think they are.
That would be a
Typically-
weird fucking hybrid child.
I can't believe you would do it to him like that, Zon.
Is that even legal?
I meant the characters are probably in a codependent relationship, but I don't think they're in a romantic relationship.
Sure.
Uh huh. Whatever helps you sleep at night. You whiny
Apparently you're the one
bitch
that needs
ass.
help sleeping.
No. Anyway, what is Sordon doing?
What does Sauron do? Sauron he'd be chilling. He maybe go
chilling?
down, swing on a hammock down here.
So sort
Take a
of
bit
loves
of-
the hammocks.
Yeah. They swing.
You do
Maybe
know the
a-
reason for that, right?
What?
Why a lot of ships have hammocks instead of beds?
Because the boat rolls along the waves. And you don't fall out of
It's-
bed.
It's to help with seasickness, and it keeps you in one position, even though the ship's going everywhere else.
True. That's
Okay.
cool.
Knowledge.
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 Imagine having a stomach to throw up stuff from.
Right?
So you gotta go just relax on a hammock.
He does that occasionally. He also does like practicing his sword swings up on the upper deck.
Okay.
Keep in practice.
Bar matches. Keep everyone on guard.
Yeah.
As the I was gonna say captain of the ship. As the driver of the ship. Actually, you're more of a captain than Xavier.
I just grabbed the ship though.
So
And,
that's basically just all. That's all you do.
he does some fishing too. So we got some like more meat to eat.
Okay. Well, that's survival for me, Chief.
There.
Uh,
Starting strong.
oh, let me do a Google search real quick because the place that we are going is going to be a little different.
Man, gotta Google some fish.
I mean, there's always the best way of describing something. Theater of the mind.
Well, he needs a description of a fish first.
It's fair. sea bass. Land shark.
Fish a land shark from the water.
Actually, that'd be more awkward to fish a land shark from the water.
You have fished up a emerald rock cod.
What? What is that?
That's actually a fucking fish. I shit you not.
An emerald what? Brock
Emerald
cod.
rock cod.
Emerald rock cod.
Yes, Shino, I know the cod is a fish.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying that the emerald part.
Bro's
Even though it
not
doesn't-
even green.
No, it's not green at all. That's the whole shit about it. But there's a reason why.
Where are they indigenous to?
Antarctica.
We going to the snow?
Yeah, you're not feeling any good.
Oh yeah, I'm a lizard. Fuck.
Yeah.
He's probably got like fire magic.
You say that, but Sordon's probably gonna be like all huddled up with any blankets or clothing that he can find.
Yeah, you're definitely going to need to keep yourself warm because you guys are going to the cold.
Bruh.
Poor lizard.
Xavier's going to take off his jacket and put it over Siren while, and then continue to go back to work.
Yeah, Sordon, you don't have any anything to warm you with. I'm going to have to give you some freezing damage.
Yeah,
Sordon goes
that's
down and grabs a
cold.
blanket.
Cold damage, whatever. Slowness. I don't know.
Are we gonna like walk in on a frozen lizard?
Just a frozen statue holding the wheel.
Probably have fabrics and stuff going through the hardest.
Sorry, that would be sort of funny, but I'd feel so bad.
See, with Freezy over there, she's always warm with her wine.
Alcohol actually makes you colder.
What?
It's an
I
illusion.
thought it was the opposite.
It makes you feel hotter, but it's just that it dilates your blood vessels, so it sends the heat out to your extremities, which then you lose more heat faster.
Mm.
So it makes you feel warm for a moment, and then you lose all your body heat.
Hence why they never stop drinking.
That's where alcoholism comes from.
Yeah. Scrap, I don't have anything to worry about you.
And since it's getting cold up on the ship, so I'm gonna tag out and the other guy can camp out at the boat.
Okay. You're gonna stay under deck and just try to like basically go into hibernation.
You gotta find the hiding
Awesome.
hole.
I forgot who it was. Oh, it was this
Aren't we
one.
have
You're gonna
sort
go
of
over there.
driving during the day when the sun is out?
Yeah. Switch like during the day it'll be fine, but during nighttime swap the other guy. Yeah. That would
It's
work.
not what we were already doing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna like live with blankets tied around him from now on.
You're gonna go on top of the deck, just driving a boat with blankets on.
Yep.
All right.
Gotta keep warm, you know?
Just gonna go out to a mountain of cloth.
So 3 days
Why is
have
there a bunch
passed.
of blankets in front of the steering wheel?
Does anyone know what happened to all my extra clothes?
Oh, it's the daytime.
Yeah, it is daytime. Us, Siren, are you really like sleeping throughout those 3 days?
After getting hammered with the wizard? Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have to do any downtime for you because since you're passed out drunk.
I wanted to
Perfect.
make it easy on you for one, and for two, it just made sense for the timing.
It would make sense considering that you almost lost your husband.
I almost died. He almost died. I didn't really care about the fact that everyone else almost died. I saw him get eaten almost too many times. I
Yep.
drank a potion that almost swapped my soul out for 10 days. So,
Hey, Silver.
Yeah.
Hey, Silver.
Hmm?
Once is too many.
yeah, that's why I said too many times. I didn't even see how many.
And you
Once
guys
is
think
too many.
almost dying is bad.
No, getting eaten alive. That was just looked odd, and just seeing the limp body hanging out of it, that freaked him out a lot.
You know, there are some anime comics that go deeply into this.
Yeah. Can we not?
Okay, so Sorta, who's on deck right now? And who isn't?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I guess sword on driving. Gotta be up there.
I know
So I
that
would
you're up
probably
there.
just
I
be
guess so.
around waking up.
Xavier is just going to be down there with Siren.
Like to be on either the main deck or up in Crow's Nest, wherever that is on this one.
I will say
Right
this one.
here.
Yep. Actually, both of these are crow's nests.
Just one higher and lower.
Yeah.
Having multiple is good, generally. Yeah.
You want to take the higher one, which is this one. All right. Well, it started to snow. Scrap, since you're up there, give me a perception roll.
What if I don't want it?
All right, fine, whatever.
Jesus Christ.
No, fuck it, I'll just have no thought. I did it, whatever.
Well, as you're up in the crow's nest, you notice that there is a town close by. It seems to be a larger one than what you guys are used to.
I'll just whistle down to sort on and point the direction.
Sword on sees Scrap pointing over direction. As we go over there,
It only takes about a couple minutes. Chief, sword on.
parkour style.
No. Please.
Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing?
So before we do fully approach, am I allowed to see if I can check it out via the observation through my scope? See if I
Yes.
can spot anything out of ordinary. Would that be another perception?
No, I'll just keep your roll. It just seems as though that there's a bunch of walls around, like basically protection. It seems to be like a big city of sorts, I would say. There's also a bunch of boats docked around. There's some smoke, but it seems as though it's the smoke to keep people warm due to the snow, to the coldness.
So we're entering Valheim?
No,
I don't
we
know
ain't
if that's
going
a
there.
I don't know if that's a laugh of, oh no, that would be too funny, or no, oh no, he figured it out.
Oh, I don't know what he was referring to. So no, you're not going there. That's far away
pilot
from where
never
you're
went. Scrap, she does work.
at.
I swear to God, if we make it to shore and there's a guy there saying that, so you tried to cross the border.
No. No, but I will say that this isn't the place. But that's basically all that you see from the most part. You will obviously have to get closer to see what else is going on. So, Sora?
And so now we park with style.
Would you look
It's
at that?
cold.
Exactly
one
what I
day.
said was
We
gonna
knew
happen.
one day it would fuck us.
It's cold, okay.
You cannot blame temperature for your performance decrease.
Yes, I can.
All right, let's move over to the map.
Sort of be wrapped up in blankets. It's hard to turn the wheel that fast.
Oh yeah, just a little bit bigger than most towns we went to.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
You know, mini continent ice island.
Let me do this. Yeah, when you park with style, Chief, this right here doesn't
It was
exist
lacking
no more.
style.
That does not exist no more.
Absolutely
lacking style.
ruined.
Absolutely ripped the entire fucking dock. Everyone just started running away from you
Fair
on the
enough.
ship.
At this point, I'm assuming as soon as the crash happens, ink goes all over Xavier's paper he was working on,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then he'll just Lizzie!
That would wake Siren up.
Oh, yeah, not the crash.
No, he would be jolted like, huh? But actually waking up would be the yell.
Sordon just ignores Xavier's screams.
Especially since the fact you have to remember Siren has slept through whole fucking battles on this ship.
Yes, he has.
True.
This background from the process of swearing.
This is a map that I just pulled out of my ass, so I gotta look at the numbers and where most things are.
Xavier's going to come to the top of the decks. What the hell happened? Why am I cold? And where are we?
We're clearly in the snow.
And you're clearly cold because you sort of gave Siren your jacket.
He knows that part. He's wondering why he's extremely cold.
Oh.
Scott just like lower himself from the fucking crow's nest. Cool. You're now no longer allowed to do that park normally.
You
It's
see a
hard
bunch
to turn these
of
blankets.
bunch of these citizens like around here, just like, what the fuck? Who does this? What's wrong with you?
Have they never seen a lizard before? He's cold.
No, I don't think they've ever seen a dumbass break their dock by hitting it.
They also can't see a lizard. He's covered in blankets.
What the fuck is
Then
he?
why did you try to do it?
Legit! I don't think you can see.
Of course, his eye hole. He's not an idiot.
Yeah, I think the results speak for themselves here. In all fairness.
This is something that's gonna have to be taken out of our expenses. Thanks, Sordon. Captain, would you
Exit-
kindly go use your charisma? Because I
Of-
do not wish to deal with them.
All right. He looks at Scrap real quick. While I'm doing this, can you please give me an evaluated status reports of everything that's just been broken?
I'll check.
Thank you. Oh, and then he'll go up to the bow. The bow?
I
The
think
front of the
Five
ship.
Nights of
Yeah, the
Freddy
bow.
made Xavier a little more leader.
He's no longer a prissy bitch.
He had to have growth somewhere.
He grew some balls.
No, the animatronics took those.
Oh yeah, they were a little bit quirky.
Xavier will go up to the bow of the ship. Sorry about that. We have our driver decided he would drink a little bit too much today, so I apologize.
It's gonna fucking cost you.
And we will pay it. We would like to speak to whoever's in charge of this.
Would Frasier still smell of wine?
Well, Frisia spilled wine all over herself
Yeah.
when you bumped the ship.
I think everyone on the ship is unhappy that you just suddenly hit the dock.
Luckily, it cooled down.
I'm
because
just
I was gonna
saying.
say I'm out here drinking hot wine on the deck.
Xavier kind of just threw Frasier under the bus there. Our driver is a bit drunk.
I didn't say Frisia.
You said drunk.
Frisia drinking
Yeah,
with
we
wine.
keep calling you.
If Sauron comes up there,
only
his
one of
hair's
us is
gonna
covered.
be yellow, by the way.
Yeah, but
Yellow.
prestidigitation, I'm no longer covered.
So, Scrap, when you bring out your homunculus, he relays to you that there's no damage to the ship, but the whole dock is completely fucking destroyed.
So most of the expenses from this will be covered by. Rand. Also, I wasn't necessarily expecting our ship to be damaged. I remember what we did to our ship. It's fucking iron coated.
Yeah,
Bro, that
very
tank.
fucking sturdy.
But you know, it's even more reason to not try to do stupid shit with it to the dock.
Wait, we have a tank, right? Basically, a tank of a ship.
We are a
Yep.
basically metal coated cargo ship with a limited amount of weaponry.
Bro, I know what I'm thinking in case we get into like a ship fight.
Xavier will ask if there's been any damage internally rather than externally.
So we'll just quickly send the homunculus to give a quick survey because it can fly 30 feet. And it
Yeah.
doesn't have to worry about fucking stairs and shit.
There seems to be no damage on the ship itself. It's just that the dock is completely fucked.
So nothing inside was damaged at all.
No, not at all.
Given our mass, it's not too surprising.
Okay.
Yep, no damage, no leakage, nothing.
Well, excellent work, Quartermaster, as always.
Some
All right.
some bigwig comes out of like one of the buildings, like right around here. What is the meaning of this? What is happening? What happened to my dock?
You have fun managing the people, I'll manage our expenses.
You see that he's like pinching his temple.
Is there a way for us to get off the ship onto like whatever remnants the dock has left so we don't slip in?
Yeah, here's a little bit.
But Xavier will try to negotiate with this this pompous prick.
Right here, you can dock off of it.
Calling the kettle black.
Are you in charge of this ship?
Why, yes, I am.
How dare you run it through my docks? The audacity!
Look, clearly there's been a slight miscalculation on both our ends.
So remember when I said eventually it'll hit the dock and absolutely fuck our relations with an area? You know that exact line that I told you?
But we are willing to either work or pay reprimands in order to make sure that this dock is in working order again.
Oh, you be paying real handsomely then, huh? It's
Well,
gonna
that
cost you a
depends.
pretty penny.
What's a penny?
Question.
Oh,
Would I be able to do investigation or something along those lines to, or maybe like Tinker's Tools within, to see if I can estimate the value of what actually was broken?
you're trying to see what actually was destroyed on the dock?
Yeah, like if we manage to just break cleanly through it and there's still like two halves and it would just be like a middle part that needs to be repaired, or if it's just all fucking shattered.
Yeah, give me an investigation. We're gonna say observation. My bad.
Huggo.
completely fucked.
13.
Can I
Like,
give a help action because I'm technically surveying it while I'm communicating?
You're technically talking to the guy. I mean, I could still roll again. I do have the homunculus, so I'd be able to do an advantage anyway.
Oh, okay. That's better.
okay.
24.
So from right here, all of this is gone.
Like, in half or just destroyed?
Just shattered.
Gone. All the
Given
pieces like,
Sordon
all
likes
over
to try
here.
to drift the boat, you know, the metal-hulled boat that would fucking eviscerate any non-metal material.
Quartermaster!
Just looks over at you from the top of the ship.
See if we can get the... See if the wizard is able to help in these endeavors.
I just realized something. The fucking nobleman gets to see a cloth-robed figure with like yellow goggles just turn to stare.
Well, once again, I apologize for the behalf of me and my crew. How about we discuss matters of payment over a drink?
A drink? Fine,
We do
I
have-
suppose.
We do have some of the finest Chardonnay on our ship, you see.
Wizard drank it.
We will find something.
Don't we
I
have
could just-
ritual-
All I
Why'd
could
you
see is
so
like, I could just see Scrap like looking at the damage of like the ship, and as Xavier is like talking, he just leans over the railing of the ship. Scrap leans over like, the wizard drank it all.
Most of it's gone. I guess prices are. What as a base price? What do I think of the damage it would actually take without the incorporation of inflation and struggle of resources for the area?
I would say 1,500 gold.
So 1,500 or
Yeah, 1,500.
okay.
No, that's not bad.
No, what is the
That's
nobleman
so
going? What is this pompous prick going to tell us?
That depends on him. He's also seeing this ship, this iron-plated ship that has a few weapons on it, but is mostly unweaponed, and has people like
For all
Scrap
he
on
knows,
it.
it might be a what is it?
He
a
probably
merchant
thinks we're
ship
rich.
with hired guard.
Yeah, like the thing is, if we got out and started suddenly attacking an area, our ship could look that part too.
Yeah, you could look like a military ship due to the fucking materials you have on it.
But Xavier will can someone bring wine? I'd like to honor this person that we have so doubtfully wronged.
You can see that this man is like on the heftier side. You know, like most noblemen are like kind of like fat and disgusting and disgrace of humankind.
Oh no.
Is there somewhere we can chat in private so that way we may discuss how we would appropriate the means of accommodations, of course.
Yeah, I suppose. Come to my domain.
Before you walk away, the homunculus just kind of floats over to you, flies, and so has wings, so it's looking like it's flying. It kind of hovers, flies over to you, Xavier, and just hands you a piece of paper with the actual like rough estimation.
The rough estimation of the damage we've done.
Mhm.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Keep in mind
He
that
takes
it's before the contribution of how scarce the resources are in this area.
He's going to take the paper, look it over. Oh, well, this is perfect. Please, if you would lead the way so I can follow you.
We have a lot of wood.
You gonna bring it to this house right here.
Probably
Siren's
have
gonna
enough
be
for-
following Xavier pretty closely.
Do you mind if my my husband joins us?
Your husband
Yes.
gives you like a confused eyebrow.
Yeah, we're in an art
Just
area.
letting you know, Siren's hair is dark green right now.
Hmm. Let me do a. Did you send me the link?
I did.
Okay, I gotta see what that one is.
I sent it to Psycho too when I got it.
You said lime
You know-
green, right?
I said dark green.
Dark green. Okay. Ah. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
The token. Get the
Yeah, he doesn't know what this means yet, so he's just going to continue forward.
No, you're good. I was mainly stating it for Sheena. I just sent you it because
Oh no, I see it.
Xavier spends a lot of time around him, so he's gonna figure it out sooner or later.
Eventually, but for right now, he's a little bit off about it.
Unsure how to feel about it. I don't blame him though.
Scrap probably would have also gotten the ship to join after delivering the letter and making sure everyone's not just fucking dead. Given he is the quartermaster and the expense person.
Be expensive
seems
if
as though-
everybody died.
It seems as though that the citizens are all right. It looks like little minor
Did I
injuries.
say citizens? I don't give a fuck
The-
about them. I meant the crew of the ship. Think I
crew?
care about the random fucking people of this town?
The crew seems to be all right. Just a little dizzy due to well, Tokyo
Getting
drifting a
jolted.
fucking ship.
Bruh, dizzy?
Right into a dock.
Whoa, we're fucking Beyblade going into the dock.
It's Bailey! I'm assuming they've gotten a little bit of distance at this point.
Yeah, they're now inside of this guy's house.
Okay, so not that far. I'll just. If they got far-ish away, I was assuming use the horse to, catch up to them, but if they're just right fucking out. just
I mean,
walk-
their house is right there.
Yeah, just go and walk over. Because if it's a conversation about expenses, the quartermaster should probably be present.
Yes. Upon going inside, Scrap, do you have smell?
I mean, yes, I have all my senses.
Thought that all
Uh,
three of us would have smell.
Yeah.
I will say though, before he enters the house, he's going to open a telepathic link between him, Siren, and Scrap, and he'll talk to Scrap and tell him, if things look like they're about to be dicey, get ready. I might need your assistance.
Okay.
Scrap barely talks in the mental link, it's always out loud. Just go and approach the house to be in said conversation because quartermaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have the captain, the first me, and the corp.
So you do have your sense of smell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Perfect.
captain, the first husband, and the quartermaster.
So the first
no.
husband.
Or you're right, that's incorrect. The third husband.
No.
Get away, Silverwood.
He's not the third husband. He's the second.
no, this is the fifth one.
My 31st husband.
This is the second.
The 332th husband.
Honestly, the second would make more sense since Xavier was fully grown when he met Siren. when Siren was human.
The 800th husband. They all died from natural causes.
They all died from natural causes.
They all died by the stake.
I was gonna say
They all
stakes are
died
made
of
of wood, which is natural.
They all died of natural causes. 1 year, actually.
Jesus.
That's you're a man whore. Anyway, what is the rest of the crew that is on the ship going to do? I'll come back to the quartermaster and the fake captain in a bit.
The fake captain. Damn.
I think I've been more of a real captain in this session than any other session.
Yeah! I That's why I said I
Surprisingly.
think Five Nights at Freddy's sort of traumatized you.
I've realized something funny.
Oh
There's no bridge on this ride.
no!
You just gotta wait till low tide to cross that piece.
I will say that there's like, let me do a little bit of a freehand draw real quick.
Are you gonna say to go around the mountain and come out the bottom piece?
No, I will say that there's like little boats around here. You can get across.
That would make sense. Going from here to here. Here.
Yeah. All right, so
It seems like over here would be where the pompous asshole.
Well,
He's
it's
the king of this side of the island.
Yeah, it's the
King.
people running this area.
And he lives in the smallest damn house? That's sad.
It might be a dukedom, in all honesty.
Then why don't you be like in one of the numbered houses?
those
The church and the inn/tavern.
Yeah, no, those are the inn
Mine-
and church.
Or the 16. What's 16?
I think I found the graveyard.
Actually, speaking of, if you look on if you see, it says and the
Actually-
village of Overcont and the city of Sturgeon.
Ah,
This
fair
over
enough.
here is the city. This is the village.
Okay.
I didn't read that one.
I think 16 is also the like the
keep. It's the keep.
yeah, the keep. I'm trying to
Yep.
think of how to
And
phrase it.
outside is the ancient shrine.
Whoa.
Yep.
Ancient swine.
Ancient shrine over here.
Whoa.
We already found the ancient swine, though. He's in this building.
No, he's on the boat.
I said swine, not
I
lizard.
know what I said. I know what I
Okay.
called their captain.
So, Sordon, Siren, and Alcoholic, what are you doing?
Siren.
Siren went
Yeah.
with them.
Siren's with them.
Oh, you are? Okay, then never mind.
I'm the first mate. Yes, I'm with them.
Sorry.
Xavier also brought up his husband being towards there, the dude being like, eat
Yeah.
cake.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 1,000 apologies. What is the wizard and alcoholic doing?
The lizard has gone to the lower decks to keep warm.
You're going to the inn?
There is two steamboats on the boats. Those are
Oh wait, are
There
we
is
getting
a
off the
net.
boat?
It's up to you what the fuck y'all want to do.
No one has
The crew is gonna
explicitly,
stay.
yeah, no one has explicitly told you to stay on the ship.
No.
Sordon asked Frisia if she want to go find the inn.
As you approach
Heaven.
Frisia, she's dripping wet with wine that's like steaming because she was having a hot glass of wine when the thing happened.
I think she needs a bath.
Oh my.
She cast
Sordon doesn't say anything
prestidigitation.
about that.
She cast prestidigitation and now everything's dry, but she's down 1 cup of hot wine.
She's also down spell slot.
Prestidigitation's a
Yeah,
cantrip.
that's a cantrip.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Oh.
cast it at will. It is the most fun little like trick.
Bruh.
What the fuck were you thinking of, Silver?
Presto is like the like magic caster's one and done
What?
spell. It's like every little
Trying to
like
think
mechanical
what I
thing you
was
need.
thinking of.
Presto, Thaumaturgy, Druidcraft. Those are basically like the 3 pillars of these are flavor cantrips.
Anyways,
I can start fires.
we're in a house with a
Very
rat
tiny fire. But
So you guys are gonna go find a
yeah,
an
we'll
inn?
go find the inn so we can
Okay.
like warm up properly.
As you're like walking around, no one wants to interact with you due to what just fucking happens.
Fair enough.
So it's Naka's Sauron's cloaked figure.
Yeah, that too.
Oh yeah, he would look
Looking
very
shady as fuck.
suspicious.
Look very suspect due to, you know,
All the
you being
blankets.
gold. Yeah. But as you're like continuously wandering around, you see the church and you also see the inn.
Sauron offers to buy Frisia a drink after spilling the last one.
She agrees and we go into the tavern, and maybe she also casts like Presto to warm you up a little bit.
As you walk in, it feels nice and warm. So we'll get back to you. Back to the creepy nobleman. As you guys walking inside of his domain, you smell he's definitely shorter than you.
No, how tall? How hard do we have to look down upon this man?
I will figure that out in just a sec.
'Cause I think Scrappy is the tallest in the room.
How tall are you, Scrap?
6'6".
Damn it. Yeah, you're taller by 6 inches.
Yeah, and height as well.
Ah!
Well,
Let me see if I could try to find it.
I actually don't know how tall Xavier is.
Xavier is 5'6".
Oh,
5'6"
Siren's
small.
without Siren's
I would
Small
say
king.
on, Siren's only like an inch taller.
I'm not gonna be able to find this, so I'll try to describe it. He's 5'2", fat as shit,
Shorter than me.
with a caterpillar.
Dude, that hurts my neck. How far down I gotta look for that?
He's
an inch
he
shorter
also
than
has a
me.
caterpillar mustache that he
Wow.
likes to twirl.
Oh god, it's spread! It's infection another!
Burn it! Kill it!
So upon entering inside, you smell none but fucking cologne.
No. I
It's
would
very
cover my
potent.
nose.
Xavier is going to try to ignore it. I guess introductions are in order. My name is Nobleman Xavier Luna.
I don't give a fuck about you. I want my money.
And rightfully so. Of course, we'll give you money. We would just like to know what exactly you propose for us to compensate you.
Better not get Siren
Let's
in
see.
creepy eyes. He'll get punched.
I also love how this nobleman's had a lot of smack. Scrap hasn't desubbed his weapon, it's just slung across his like back onto his backpack. Just staring down at this man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's days like these where I'm glad that my weapons are hidden.
I mean, Siren just has a bag. A little small pouch.
A little baby pouch.
So he gives like he's like twirling his caterpillar. He's like,
Twirling his caterpillar. Ah,
That sounds
I
like
don't
slang.
think that relays the same message you want it to be, Sheena.
No, I said what I said.
It's either slang or he's doing something very inappropriate in front of us.
I mean, it sounds like slang for something inappropriate.
It must be the New York thing.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Considering no
It's
one
not.
has good facial hair over there.
Shut up. It has nothing to do with New York.
Yeah. Twirling
He-
rat.
Shut the fuck up. He basically like sizes Siren, like gives him the look like up and down. Nah.
He
Byron would very uncomfortably move behind Xavier.
he'll telepathically tell Siren, "Down, boy. It's all right."
Are you actually a man?
Very much so. He is a man.
That was a pique my interest.
Wait, what did he say?
Doesn't pique his
Gross.
interest.
Oh, thank God.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. That's just awkward getting side-eyed by someone that. Bleh.
Let's see how disgusting and how much can I do without TOS?
I'm surprised, like, he looked over Siren. Has he, like, gauged the rest of the group that's in the room with him, or is he just, like,
I mean,
Being
Siren is literally the one here dressed like.
fair?
Yeah. And he does look very feminine, but he is a male. He's just a very, very pretty male.
Well, if you don't got no women, then money will be suffice.
We have a wizard.
God damn it!
Yeah, Scrap is just kind of like, for the first time mentally, before that just comes out, you hear very clearly in your head, shut. Shut.
Oh,
Oh god, I can actually hear that in the mental link too as well.
oh,
He said we didn't have any women, which I mean, technically he's not wrong.
He's
Simon
not, we don't
doesn't
have to
consider
tell.
the wizard a woman.
Fucking
Oh.
ouch!
oh,
There's wounding someone's pride and doing that to them.
oh. That's a haul.
The gay man saying so you don't believe someone's a woman.
No, it's the whole thing of she doesn't really dress like one, and for him, anyone could wear a skirt or a dress. So it doesn't really register with him that it's a woman. He might see it as a girl, but not a woman.
Oh.
Silver, you're digging yourself into a deeper hole.
Oh.
Oh, I know exactly what hole I'm standing in. It's fine.
Oh.
The thing is, like, they're just gonna throw Frezia under the bus and hand her over to this guy.
No,
Oh.
Simon would not do that. He would shut up when Scrap said to shut up. Mainly because he doesn't want to lose his drinky buddy.
Or a leg.
Oh, hey.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, no, a leg would be too harsh. Probably a finger.
Hold on.
Start at the most useless finger. chop.
Basically, for with the Siren, when he was about to say that, oh god, what color would it be? Emerald green. His hair would turn emerald green for a moment before going back to dark green.
Oh my god.
God.
Suddenly stark white.
Suddenly she sounded almost excited about throwing a wizard under the bus.
No,
Oh,
this
and sec.
emerald green is triumphant, hyper, energetic, mischievous.
Go
Yeah.
check out my mom one sec.
Okay.
Light purple would have been excited.
And technically, this would be a crime of turning in a fellow crewmate to the authorities.
That's against the contract.
Couldn't you imagine what punishment that could entail on a pirate ship?
There.
Okay.
Actually,
So
it would probably be ice blue because of the fact Scrap got onto
Just
it.
actually finally use the mental link.
Xavier seems kind of taken aback by the fact he's actually using it.
I fucking can't. Jesus fucking Christ, Silver. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Well,
I said I would take it to, as far as, the extent of TOS, but holy shit.
Some more of it.
well, what forms of compensation would you prefer? We do have money, of course.
Paying handsomely, 20,000 up front.
Might I ask
20
something? Is it 20,000 because of the scarceness of wood and resource here?
Roll insight. Because he basically says yes.
Can we all insight that?
Go ahead.
Siren still doesn't like him.
Xavier.
This man is a nobleman. This man is scum.
The two of you that got the lower rolls, you believe him. Xavier, that is a fucking lie.
I mean, Siren just doesn't like him, so it doesn't matter if he believes him or not.
In mental leak, he says, "Yeah, he's clearly lying." Well, as much as I would appreciate a good doc as much as anyone else, 20,000 gold doesn't seem too far-fetched.
We do have one on the ship.
Also remember, you were handed the letter that...
Yeah, I know. I was getting to it. However, I have made a detailed report. Well, not me specifically, but most of my crew have made a detailed report of damages and everything. With this, he hands him the damage report.
Please tell me you have a copy of it.
Why would we need a copy? We have a detailed memory.
Yeah, we also have scrap right fucking there.
Okay.
Which if the nobles is something stupid,
With this, I wouldn't be opposed to paying this amount plus a little bit extra if you would like to dedicate the dock to yourself. Not only would it give you a name and a place, it would also bring more revenue if more people were coming in through that dock.
This is absurd. 1,500 gold? Are you kidding me? We don't have that kind of resource to be sending. We need fine. Hold on. I actually butchered that. We don't have that much resource. So yes,
Well, then
20,000 gold on hand right now.
What if we were to provide the resource?
Do you have that kind of resource?
Yeah.
He looks over at Scrap. Quartermaster.
actually check to see if we do have that type of spare wood. Pallet. We only stocked enough for me to repair the ship. We got bridge.
We have
Yeah.
a lot of them.
True, we do have the child coffins.
Yeah, we also have a perfect coffin to put his pompous ass in.
Yeah. We don't really have.
We have
Yeah,
a lot of empty barrels.
Yeah, we have a bunch of wooden scraps that would be good for repairing, but not for building a dock, which is the issue. Where the issue comes in. You have stuff that's good for ship repair, not good for building.
Oh, we have building supplies.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
We
back.
have 50 pounds
Welcome
of
back.
building supplies.
The-
Would that count?
that we probably want to hold on to all the resources we have just in case we do need it on sea. Rather have.
I mean, if we
stockpile.
don't have the resources, we can get them.
Yeah. Actually, Scrap will speak up towards the man. So your proposed price currently is 20,000, and without accounting for the resource scarcity, there is 1,500 gold. So there is a discrepancy of 19,500 there.
Yes, that is correct.
Can you adequately provide proof for the scarcity of resources in that amount, or is it just because of the climate?
If you go over to I'm trying to figure out which one I want to put. That one. I will just say it. He points out through the window and he just points at that direction. If you go over there, you'll see our resources are running low. It's in that warehouse.
I'm gonna laugh if it's stock shit.
That would be surprising. And Scrap will actually quietly whistle and send his monkus out and up to survey the actual landmass. Basically a bird's eye view.
All right.
I would love to discuss compensation more thoroughly with all provided resources that we have and all provided resources that you would have. However, I do wish to know a little bit more about this town. Would you be opposed to us sitting down, having a drink, and hopefully getting to know a bit about each other?
Oh, I don't care about you. Time is money and you're wasting my time. Give me the gold or there's gonna be a problem.
You'd like the noblements of my time. Not our
Quartermaster,
side.
please.
If you want to talk to those peasants and talk and interact with them, by all means, go right ahead. But as you can see, I'm a very busy man.
A very busy man without a name, though. Would you mind giving it to me? We don't want you. We don't want you to think. We don't want to think. We don't want to think that we're talking to some of the rabble, the peasants, if you would.
let me go through the name generator real fast.
Oh god. The issue is there's I really want to roll something. But if Siren doesn't hold his tongue, this could all go up in smoke.
Oh no, be happy Xavier started talking because I was about to call this man a fucking idiot. Ah yes, I have
First
important
time.
work to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Si-
chicken legs.
Oh my god, Siren was about to get on him too.
You see, Siren is used to his nobles. Scrap is used to his nobles, which are...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Siren, the only noble he likes is Xavier.
Hey, they have something to bond over. I hate him nobleman.
Who knows? Maybe Xenon's a noble.
It'd be
Somehow
like
unlikely.
no Nouvoir rich, like her mom got famous for being a real good wizard and like got a lot of money and stuff, and so they're like new rich or whatever.
Oh, okay, so like new titled. You're good.
Yeah.
That's different. You earned your way there.
Or her mother did.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
That-
Zeno's just leeching off of her mother's magical energy.
Well, then she got sent to like fancy wizard school and flunked out of that, and so she's kind of been disowned.
oh, she's okay.
And then her parents divorced over it. It was her fault.
But you were about to say their parents divorced her for a second.
No, her parents divorced over it, and it was her fault. But her dad doesn't blame
Well-
her. Her dad wanted out too.
I have a question. What
Yeah?
would a role be if someone's trying really hard to hold themselves back from saying anything rude?
Shrimp?
Like they end up being an insight check on if someone gives a shit enough to notice.
I think. I think it would be an insight check because you are mentally holding it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if depending on your composure, also depends on whether or not the noble even cares about looking at you.
Well, an insight check on their part, more or less. It'd probably be against your passive deception. if they cared enough to check is the thing. And from what I have seen about this nobleman,
He doesn't care.
probably couldn't get 2 rats' ass.
So he gives you his name. He says, "You may call me Cosco." I went to
Oh,
trolls' names, and that's what popped up, Cosco.
Oh, so we're just scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Cusco. Poison, specifically for Cusco.
No,
Poison
it's
for Cusco.
it's spelled like this.
Costco.
Uh,
You know,
It's
one
gonna
day
be-
you should make
God damn.
Costco. You know, one day you should make a store named after yourself.
and why the hell would I do that?
No reason.
Light pink.
Anyway,
Slowly dying on the inside because you're referring to Costco.
I was hoping it'd spell like that, but without a T.
Monko's gathered any information about the current surrounding areas. So it's probably set it up to go take a quick look and then come back to report back.
Okay. Basically, you see like the storehouse where they keep like most of their materials and whatnot.
The cities and the surrounding areas. Like, is there most certainly pine forests nearby that can be easily used for resources?
Well, for the overhang, you can't really see due to like the snow, but it does look like there's shit tons of trees out there.
Have the familiar return and just kind of just look at the nobleman.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just stares a little. Well, given my cursory glance of the area, aside from the snow cover, I can very easily see stuff outside your walls. Unless there is a particular reason why your outside wall area is unsafe to retrieve it.
How can you see? You're right here.
my quartermaster has the ability to see almost anything and everything.
I don't buy that.
Also, like the homunculus
Is
just
he-
like peek its head over his shoulder.
I would say that would be an insight check on if you would buy that or not.
Stuck up noble. Sometimes it's just they get asses.
Well, regardless, my quartermaster has seen that there are resources that we can use to repair it. Although
You
it
have
may-
resources on your ship?
No, there are clearly resources outside of your wall.
Clearly, you're not understanding this. We don't have the resource.
Is that because
And-
of a lack of manpower to harvest the trees in the nearby area, or a lack of threat assessment for the stuff that's nearby that we'd be unaware of?
We have people to chop down trees beyond the walls. It's just that we're running low on trees.
From what I can tell, is that true? Like the slightest.
No, it's not. Because you surveil it and there was a whole entire fucking forest out there.
It was
It's just
on
covered in snow.
this way, right?
It's over, yeah, it's over yonder.
Okay, I was gonna say if it's over here, then yeah, it makes sense that they can't really access it without going through a whole other fucking.
You know,
Yeah.
am I able to do some sort of role in order to indicate that he is the highest authority in this present area?
If only we were in Pathfinder, that'd be a knowledge nobility.
Yeah.
History.
Wasn't
History
it-
wouldn't
what-
really work here.
No, I know that there's a role for it though. I know that. Fuck.
I think history would just be the closest thing. 'Cause it would fall-
Yeah.
It would be history.
Yeah.
Because again, if it was Pathfinder, it'd be knowledge nobility basically, which would just fall under
Uh,
history.
It would probably be history or perception, maybe.
And he'll mental link to Scrap. Can you give me some guidance on this?
So take a D4. did not need a D4.
No.
Roll it
No,
anyway,
I didn't.
Bitch.
I'll roll it.
Fucking baby man.
24.
He's kind of a nobleman of the village, but he isn't like, the king of the village, the mayor. He's just
So
some
he's-
nobleman.
He's a
Yeah.
lower noble. Do you know?
Yeah.
Do I know from this history check that he specifically owns the docks?
He does not own the docks. He's basically the second in command.
I apologize, Mr. or Sir Kuzco, if I remember correctly.
Cosco.
Cosco. I would like to speak to whoever is in charge in order to finalize compensation.
I'm the one in charge, no one else. So you have to talk to me.
I'd like to do an investigation check on his apparel.
Sure.
Can I roll a d4 for this too?
Like,
If
you
you
gotta
want.
talk to Scrap.
If you want. Also,
Okay.
I realized something. I don't know if Shino did it, and I'm not gonna say it out loud because that's providing Shino with ammunition.
Okay. So I'm going to roll this investigation. And then roll the d4. Okay, so
18.
18.
So you're
Just-
trying to look at his attire?
I'm looking at his attire to indicate that he would actually be of higher standing in comparison to someone who would be higher than him.
It appears to be that he looks like he's a higher tier, but like I said, he's only in second command. So he's trying to fake being
You-
up there in the
mean-
rankings.
Telling a gay person who's looking at clothes. You might want to get a little more detailed to that.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Like
He-
quality of fabric. What's on
Is the
it?
quality is he
What
does
type
he
of
look
fabric
like
does it look like?
is the fabric more faded in comparison to someone of higher standard? Is there some is his buttons actually gold or are they fake plated gold? Is there any indication that this is there any indication that this any lapel or any part of insignia indicates that he is a second rather than a first?
God,
Bashing gay people rule.
let me get a Google image search of this person, or at least something similar to it.
He's like Louis Vuitton de Flabon, okay? And he's
No,
with his shade
Here's the issue. Here's the issue. I've realized because I have a few gay friends, they can tell real product away from fake product just by a glance.
Oh, 100%.
Look in player
yeah,
text.
Psycho got personal experience for that one.
That's basically what his clothes is. So it's basically fake as shit.
Also,
That looks like a squire.
Yeah, that's why I said he's in second command, but trying to be like the leader.
A squire's.
well, it's possible it's a spire ship under the main command currently.
Yeah, but that's a very obvious attire of you are not the ruler.
Also, second, think about my theory.
I mean, I didn't hear any of it, but
I sent it to you in text and not give Shino ammunition.
oh yeah, I saw that.
Give me ammunition. Give it to me.
Nope.
Why?
I saw that. I think that would be the case, but I don't think Shino would have thought that far ahead.
Yeah, no, I don't think Shino thinks that far.
Y'all are
Hey,
fucks.
I want to know.
But he'll look at this nobleman's attire. Really? You're the highest in command.
Yes.
Gay nobleman talking to a
You-
lousy.
You clearly are lacking fabric materials that would be somewhat of a higher standing. Your posture is off. You look your entire place smells as if you're trying to cover a lot of things. And clearly you don't even have a proper desk. I mean, look at it. It's an oval. Who in a higher power has an oval office?
with yourself about that one?
You proud of yourself?
Little
Yeah,
bit.
after what you
I mean, he
said.
made everybody laugh. So.
You proud of yourself? You know what you fucking did?
I don't know what you mean.
Also, building locations a side note as well.
So I would suggest, and this is a very considerable question. I would ask myself, where is my commander? And think really hard as to where he may be. Because if he were to see that out there, and see that you tried to extort someone who might be able to be a worthy trading partner, and you extorted him to the point where they were to leave, making it to where your resources that are supposedly dwindling are already leaving. What would he do to a second in command that got rid of them?
He just says, first of all, I am the leader. Second of all, I'm not hiding anything.
Oh, a little pissed.
If anything that I'm hiding is that nasty sea smell. So of course I'm going to be spraying my cologne all over the place. And nobody else here is in charge. I am in charge.
So, he looks out the window. That big building is yours then.
Wait, is he pointing over here?
Are you pointing here?
Or here?
I'm pointing here.
This right here, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 is the one for this island. That's the one for the other island, in which you can still point to it and make him shit himself. Like, hey, we have eyeballs, dumb fuck.
Can I roll an intimidate to see if see how well this works?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, come on, big roll.
It's because he said big roll.
Need to intimidate.
I'm going to do the guidance.
Hold on. Don't do guidance. Shino,
Yeah.
because I am standing there beside him, do you know that thing of someone who's like, I am intimidating, and then the actual intimidating person behind them?
Yeah.
Good cop, bad cop, yeah.
Can I do that? Of just trying to intimidate him via presence and make it look like the captain was the one doing it?
Sure, go ahead. Give me an intimidation roll.
Cool, and I will put guidance and the knowledge of a past life on this one. So this is at minimum a plus 10 to the roll, and
Oh
yeah.
my god.
So that is a 23 total.
Yeah, he just looks at he looks at Xavier and he just
I think
pulls
this
out
poor
like
man
a
did his perfume for something else.
huh?
I think this poor man needed his perfume for something else now.
Fun fact, I'm a warlock. I'm a charisma caster. I have high charisma. I just don't talk to people.
Hold on, change music.
I actually don't have proficiency in persuasion.
I'm listening to a custom playlist I made for these characters.
But they're all copyrighted.
Yeah, which is why only me and Psycho really listen to it.
He just basically looks at Xavier and he pulls out like one of his handkerchiefs and just starts dapping on his sweaty ass head. Like, well, yeah, that is my place. Yeah, I live there.
Didn't you say that this was your home, though?
I have two places, one for business and one place to sleep.
You know, I don't think I believe you. Quartermaster, do you believe him?
No, not in the slightest. Surprisingly,
about you?
noblemen have a penchant to lie.
What about you, my husband? Do you believe in him?
I haven't believed him a second since we got off the ship.
You see, you are surrounded by people who don't believe in your power. And in such way, you are disgracing this city. So I'm going to quote something that would be from my quartermaster's land. Take us to your leader.
Why would it be his lands?
He's more modern than any of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would work.
Sure. Shrug.
I will get back to you guys in a second. It's been a hot minute since I've spoken to the lizard and the drunk.
Yes.
The lizard and the wizard.
The Wizzlers.
Fun fact, if this man did anything hostile, I was gonna shoot him in the fucking chest with my revolver.
Okay, so Sordon and Frisia, what are you guys doing at the tavern?
Drinking.
Drinking.
Just going to
There's a quest
It
board.
is warmer in here. Sordon took some of the blankets off. There's a hanger over his shoulder now.
It's definitely a lot cozier, but it like I said, even outside and inside, no one's going to interact with you due to what you did, Sordon.
They didn't know it was me though.
most people you get off of the ship.
Yeah.
Sordon was just on the ship though. They can't tell that he was driving it.
Again, you've kind of fucked our relationship with the tap as a whole.
Not to mention, Xavier started yelling your name before he got off the ship.
Well,
No,
so
he didn't yell a name. He just yelled, "Lizard!"
What if we got
Yeah.
multiple?
Yeah.
One
See.
lizard got off the ship and everyone's looking at him.
some,
no one's
this
not
is
saying
the
a fucking
consequences
thing.
for your actions.
Yeah.
Dude, this seems like a terrible place anyway. This man extorting.
You don't know that. You're not there.
All we know is that we don't have to deal with awkward social things at this tavern. We don't have to worry about like a random coming up and talking to us. They at least serve
True.
us, right? We got
Yeah, they
gold.
serve you.
They still want our
Yeah,
money.
money.
It's
Yeah.
not a big money, just the common people want to interact with you. They still have to run a fucking business.
So yeah, you guys are drinking. There's also an inn upstairs. Actually, no. I'm sorry. The bridge to the inn is right there.
I mean, we don't know if we're staying the night yet or not.
No, but I'm just
It'd
saying.
probably be unsafe to stay on land.
So yeah, there's also a quest board up there too that you guys can take a look at it.
Yes, Sordon have a geese at the quest board.
Okay. Let me show it to players once more. There's 3 new quests on there. And then there's still the original, the rumor of the wrecked ship place.
Again, a request on the board saying I need supplies to make a new kind of ship. Yeah, fuck ass.
I have a plan for that one. That one right there, I have a plan for. But it won't be anytime soon because I have to make a story for it.
Is that supposed to be urgent?
Yeah, I misspelled urgent. Urgent. Listen, Shrimp makes a mistake too.
Yeah, but I have a reason for it. Bitch, you just haven't spelled.
So yes, that's the quests currently.
Bro, we gotta help make a zoo. What the?
Not really much of a zoo, just has found a strange, beautiful creature. Zookeeper pay handsomely to bring them back alive. It's not that you're creating a zoo.
We're supplying a zoo.
Yeah.
What?
Is that what the new type of ship is for? Launching zoo creatures?
Water wrecked. You
Bro,
spelled
we gotta fight
wrecked
Jaws.
wrong.
Where? What?
You spelled
And
wrecked wrong.
Oh.
Get daft though.
Island, Western Clip.
Oh, the bottom one.
Five items to find to show it.
Shit.
Where there's something. Guys.
I kind of want to fight Jaws.
I sort of want to go to the island that we don't really have to do, but we can do if we want to.
Wait, is
Oh,
it?
the
Is,
wrecked ship one.
It's just the whole thing of you can keep whatever you find.
I feel like we do that anyway.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what's on the quest board currently.
Sodom will bring these quests back to the ship later. After our meal.
You're grabbing all 4 quests?
Yep, we always do.
Oh shit, that's a fucking journey. Alright.
or he's at least taking a flyer for each of them.
Yeah.
To bring back to the crew to see if we do.
So you guys gonna grab it, grab your drink, and then head back?
Hang here for a bit.
Okay.
You stay with his warmth. Sodom needs the warmth.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Is there anything else before I go back to the nasty nobleman?
I don't think. I think we'd just be chilling, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, wizard, do you have any feminine charm?
I got this hat. It's got a charm at the end, you see? Sticks head around, the star in the back is the ways around. I got a hat.
I love it. I didn't even know that her hat had a star on it. Wait,
You never looked at
In the
image?
drawing.
am I the only one who didn't know that?
Wait, let me
Yes.
make the thing. But I don't know if you probably don't have the little like portraits visible, but
Oh no, I was gonna look at your actual thing. Oh,
Yeah.
you do have a little star.
Yeah.
that's the wizard's hat. It lets me cast one wizard cantrip a day. Haven't used it yet.
Losing my fucking mind.
It's all Flyball's fault.
The true reason he'll never go in water. All he'll hear is bubble popping.
You try your best, but
You know you're having a good time when you're-
Yeah. Okay, so that's basically what you guys are gonna do is just drink and relax, stay warm.
Yeah, mostly stay warm for Sodom.
Okay. Then back to the creepy nobleman.
Oh god, we do technically have a woman on the ship.
Yeah, I know. There
It's the
is-
nurse.
Yeah, we have a nurse.
Hey, I'm not throwing that nurse under.
No. The siren.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
Actual fucking siren.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to sleep with something, right? Have fun. They've been given express orders not to hold back. Let's see if you survive till morning.
So yeah, that's basically what his attire is. That he just basically says like, "Yeah, I'm the leader. I'm in charge of this town."
So if we walk over to the keep there, we won't find anyone.
No, because I'm right here.
I am
He
a pretty
keeps-
butterfly.
He keeps.
Correct.
I did it on purpose because he's stuttering.
Dad?
He just keeps
Well,
on
clearly-
dampering his forehead.
Clearly, we've been mistaken then. Just to make sure though, Quartermaster, husband, would you please go up to that can you please go inspect that area up there, just to make sure that it's secure? I will stay with the nobleman to make sure that we are all completely safe.
Wouldn't it be easier to just have the homunculus go?
Yeah, but then you have proof that somebody like went.
Yeah, fair enough.
Actually, I know a better idea. Why don't we have him lead us there? And
Yeah.
if he is telling the truth, he will.
If it is his home, he'd be able to walk right into it with
Yeah.
no questions asked.
Oh, splendid! This should be a lovely endeavor then. Don't you agree?
Uh,
I think he's broken.
He hops over the table and starts booking it.
He's just starting to run.
Yeah.
Scrap, if you would.
How fast is he?
He is
Alright.
5'4".
Hold on, he.
Wait, would it? I mean, why?
5'4" fat nobleman. He ain't that
And he has a
fast.
lot of things in his way.
Is he like having to run towards us to get out, or is he just like running towards the back of his house?
He running to the back of the building.
Oh my god.
Scrap, if you would. Alive, please.
Alive, please.
Alright, Shino,
Yeah.
I'd like to shoot him non-lethal.
No. Is there a way that Siren can try to intercept him before anything gets shot?
I mean, I do have to raise my arm. If you do like cast a spell or stop him, then I will shoot
Oh
him.
no, I meant to actually go after him. He's short, and I have 30 movement speed.
This is faster, and it also shows that we're done fucking playing around.
Sure.
Also, do you really want to touch him?
I could rain frost him.
That might kill him. Spells can kill.
Yeah.
It's only 1d8.
Fucking ditch it. He goes, scaring a man out of his own house escalated to shooting him. Normal D&D party.
Now.
Oh,
We
wait.
didn't scare him out of his own
Wait,
house. He
wait.
started to
Wait.
run on his own.
Hold on. I could honestly just waste a spell slot.
What are you gonna do?
Tell him to stop.
Do we really want to waste a spell slot on him? I have infinite bullets.
No, if we can do this non-lethally without any bodily harm, that would be better.
Tell him to grovel.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, alright, go for it.
Alright, I will give him a DC.
Siren, if you would, please.
If you
He actually failed it. I gave him a +2. It was only a 9.
Siren would just tell him that to be a dog.
Stealth the sin.
He gets on all fours.
Remember, it is a one-word command.
Dog.
Dog. So he dogs for a round.
Yeah, he's a dog now.
He just woofs on all fours.
We stopped him from moving for a round.
Can we tie him up now?
No, we won't tie him up. Regardless of what we might do or what we might say, he's still a nobleman of this area, and we don't want to anger anyone. Aside from him, of course.
Just realize, after the spell fades, he's back to normal consciousness. There is just a bladed revolver being pointed at him from Scrap, just a bit further back.
Yeah. But no, as
Now-
far as Siren's concerned, Xavier's still the higher noble.
Now, as you can clearly see above your head, there is a weapon pointed straight towards your temple.
Woof!
He was,
Woof!
he was running away. Also, last 6 seconds. It's most certainly faded by this point.
Hmm.
Last a round. Command is good for like stopping someone in a round or stopping someone from running for like a moment, but
Yeah, It's enough to get him to stop and get in his way. Which means Siren would be blocking his path.
Where's the back of his house?
You don't know it. You don't know if there's a way out back there.
Now, we are going to... Now, as you can see above your head, there's a weapon pointed towards your temple. Anything that would indicate that you are going to try to run, try to scream, or try to fetch more guards will indicate in your timely demise. Anything that would be spoken upon that isn't responded to swiftly and truthfully will result in a kneecap removal. So I'll ask you a series of questions and you will answer truthfully. Do you accept?
Not giving you an answer. Fuck you.
I really wish that I would have readied Zone of Truth.
Wait, you're a cleric. Every spell you have is readied.
No, it's not
No.
prepared. They know all spells, remember?
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well,
Another sorcerer or
Thought it
There's
was
your
just
answer.
the next day, and I can change it.
warlock.
there's your answer. Even if he was the highest noble, there would have been guards placed here already. It's clearly we don't need you anymore. Scrap, please dispose of him.
What?
Scrap will pull back the hammer of the revolver and see if the man starts talking. Does he try to look up at all at Scrap?
I won't give you anything. I'm not giving you an answer.
Oh, you sure? Because because that's a hair trigger. A slightest movement will just instantly take it off. Isn't that right?
Oh, not heaven. Yeah, I can basically fire at any point.
Does he have any papers laying out anywhere?
Yes.
I'm gonna go look at them.
Okay. Okay, perfect. You looking at the papers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those are bad paper.
Bad paper?
Yeah. He's been scribbling in it with demonic energy towards it. You sense that presence.
Okay.
I thought he went bad papers as he was like doing fucking human trafficking.
Well, that too. But he has
That too!
Oh, so he's just all around a bad person.
yeah, those are ritual papers. That's there.
Siren's not gonna touch those. He is gonna sit up slightly and slightly turn towards where Xavier and Scrap are and say, "You might want to come see this."
Scrap, please hold position for a moment. Oh, and then he grabs a throw pillow. Make sure to put this on your weapon before you pull the trigger. I want to make sure nobody comes in.
It's fine. Also, Scrap just looking down, the guy will whistle loudly to, not like summon, but to call his horse to the door. People are.
Oh, very well.
God, I wonder what that sounds like to this man. Just a fuck ass huge horse approaching.
What do you've got? What do you have, Siren?
It seems he's into the dark arts of some sort.
Ooh, look at this! More papers of villainy. I wouldn't have batted an eye if you were an actual nobleman.
Do any of you know Inferno?
No.
My character only knows common and vampire.
Actually, yes.
Scrap,
Okay.
Scrap, you know Infernal, right?
yes, I know how to speak the devil's tongues, given I am working under beings of the apocalypse.
Okay. Siren, Scrap, can you please switch places? I wish for him to read this.
He just looks at Siren.
Siren will just take his spear out just because I.
Pick out some sort of weapon and be like, yeah.
Sure! Threatening!
Yes, murder.
Because I can't physically hand you my gun because if it leaves 5 feet, it just goes.
Yeah.
Scrap, could you please take a look at these papers?
I'll take a look.
Notice how we're using our real names, to indicate that you won't remember them.
Yeah, that's a fucking way to like just tell him fucking we don't care about you. You aren't our problem.
Legit though.
Never said I was good.
So beneath it that you are not even a threat.
Yeah, the moment he lost importance as nobility, he holds no value at all.
Look over the papers he's talking about. Question, is there any windows at the front?
One window.
Can Dale just be staring through it?
What, the horse?
Yeah. Just staring at it.
Sure.
The horse with glowing red eyes wrapped in bandages.
God, that's how he looked.
Yeah. Also, keep in mind, it's a warhorse size one. If you know what warhorses look like in real life, they're not
They're
small.
huge. War horses are massive.
Okay, so I can't really find any like
This is
D&D
like
ritual
general
words.
demonic ritual stuff.
Yeah, basically. I
Well,
was
you-
going to find a word, but I don't want my Google to tell me, "Hey, you're a demon." FBI, open up.
You're right, you're a gay dragon.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not psycho.
It's like
Like
not a
it's
gay
not a
dragon.
dragon.
No, he's just a fake MC.
No, you just see Shino's dragon form, but it's just me. Yoo-hoo!
Ah, hell no. Give me help.
Pretty boys, hello!
I'm Shino
Not
who was
Eric.
born in Florida. You,
God.
boss.
Oh God.
I wasn't
Stop! Oh,
We
I'm so
gotta make
cursed.
Shino a gay dragon now.
No.
now?
No.
Art
Yeah.
woman, work!
I mean, I've already done Shino before.
No, not Fim. We need gay.
No.
Like full blown.
Well, based off the conversation we had earlier, it involved him wearing a thong and having a back tattoo.
No. No, don't do that.
Cheeto
Oh,
witch.
You brought this upon yourself earlier.
No. The only reason why we were talking about it was because of Leon had a thong on.
Yeah, because you had Yowie in your Templar feed. Okay, what are you saying, Silver?
What
Sorry.
the?
I know the best back tattoo. It could just be Siren and Xavier.
Oh, absolutely cursed.
Anyway, I was just looking at all the papers. Didn't even do any of it right. Just kind of like turn and walk back over. Well,
Of course I did. And then he just says an Inferno to cast it.
what's he
You
trying
mean
to
attempt
cast?
to cast?
He's attempting to cast. That's on the paper that you have in your hand.
Oh no, I didn't grab any paper and bring it with me. We left it over there. Just telling me fucked up and failed horrible.
What is he trying to cast?
He's
Yeah.
trying to cast Inferno.
Okay, what inferno?
Kneecap, please.
No?
He's trying to ritual summon something that's within him.
Okay.
Wait, you're
That-
ritual
that-
summon?
That
Still,
language
that's
is
10 minutes.
So,
infernal.
Oh my god, is this guy fucking stupid enough to believe he has a demon in him because he knows Infernal?
Yeah.
Cool, they just shoot him in the femur.
You shit him in the femur.
No,
You're not gonna pick his
I
steps.
personally want to see what happens and see the disappointment on his face when it doesn't work.
I don't know, he can try it as we're dragging to the actual keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just shoot him in the femur.
Sure, shoot him in the femur.
Should I roll?
Yeah, give me a roll.
Oh no. So I think this man's femur is gone. Shut up.
Yeah,
Bang!
it's gone.
Should I roll the dead? I'm trying to not kill him with it. I'm trying to
Sure, go ahead.
break his fucking femur.
Roll the damage. That's crazy.
He has no leg.
I think I might have taken his leg off by accident.
Yeah, his leg does not exist no
Starts
more.
randomly chanting some bullshit. Just alright, that's done.
I mean, you
It's
have a
like,
cleric with you.
God,
He just starts screaming in
can't-
agony
why
and
would
he's still
I end up
casting.
wasting a spell slot on him?
Can you like stabilize someone without a spell
You can-
slot?
You can do
No.
a medicine check.
Yeah.
He's not unconscious yet.
No, but he's still casting even within the pain.
I mean, like, I have Spare the Dying. You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable.
Is that
That's all I
free?
have. Yeah, it's a cantrip.
I mean, you would be able to
Scrap,
do
I s-
that then.
Yeah, you can do it for free.
Yeah.
Scrap, I told you to the kneecap, not the whole head, not the whole leg.
Just imagine like half a stump there is of his femur.
Oh.
Just,
I guess I'll attempt medicine. It's not one of my strong suits.
You're a cleric, you're supposed to have medicine.
No, I understand that, but it's not one of my strong suits on skills.
Hmm.
it happens.
It's more of just trying to, like, grab it to stop him from bleeding out, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead, give me a medicine roll. Yeah, you stop the bleeding.
Okay.
Roll for sanity because his legs are. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, 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 hey.
Wrong game.
Well, clearly you can see what my compatriots are able to do. So, I'm going to ask you 2 questions. The first one will determine the second one. Where is your leader?
He's still casting.
Well, I guess the second question can apply here. Will anyone miss you when you're gone?
Still casting.
I'll take that as a no. Scrap if you would.
Oh, I have an interesting idea. We have Darrow outside and we know where the actual keep is.
Oh, actually, that is a splendid idea. And plus,
Fats
if you
over a bit of rope.
just in case though, Siren, would you please gag him so that way he can stop whatever ritual he's trying to cast? It's going to take him 10 minutes anyway, but I'd rather not take the chance.
I
That
guess.
is actually pretty true. Most actual like conjure spells do take a bit.
Siren's not gonna be nice about this. Siren's gonna take the man's own sweaty sock and shove it in his mouth.
Oh, ew.
That-
Ew.
Let's hope he's not into that. She's gonna walk over to his fucking like blown up limb.
Yes, actually.
Alright, well, after we've tied him up, we'll have to head up to the keep. In the meantime, Quartermaster, could you inform the crew of where we're going and make sure that the ship is thoroughly protected? And see if you can find the wizard and the wizard and the lizard too.
Probably at the inn.
There's an inn? Oh, well that's not new.
He'll just like write a note down and just send to someone because to go tell them what's happened. It's a
You
summary
guys
of
get the
events.
You guys get the message from his
Homunculi.
Nicholas.
Homunculi.
So, I'd like to make sure this man is like properly restrained.
Yeah.
I'd like to tie it so that his hands are together, and the rope is between them, so he can hold on to the rope if he wants.
So you want to hog tie him?
No, I don't want his legs to be tied. Do you know where the other part of the rope is going to be tied to? Deora.
Wait,
This
your
man's
fucking
gonna be
horse?
dragged to the fucking keep.
You're gonna drag him through town.
Yeah.
This-
After everything that just happened, yeah.
Given the town just heard the fucking revolver fire, I don't think they're going to fuck with us. Unless the entire town is in on it, in which case, I don't think they'll still fuck with us.
Okay.
Dude, we look like such villains right now.
Just drag it on and start tying him on Deora.
Man's really pulled a Red Dead.
Yes.
Oh,
Start
Soul,
dragging it.
Soul, you should know by now. In every story we're in, including this one, we're
bad
the
guys.
goddamn heroes.
Yeah, also, a fun fact. Scrap isn't a good person. Xavier has expressed that he is also not the best person. We are the leaders of the moon. We have Talking Omen and Take No Shit Quartermaster. I wonder if the other party member is going to hear the dragging and the probably muffled screams of the guy being dragged to the keep.
I
Depending
feel
on the
like
right.
it would be more like muffled gagging, because he's sort of choking on his own sweaty ass.
The
Gagging, choking noises, also screaming probably because, yeah.
Unless he just passes out from it all.
Scrap will also just extend a hand for you two to join him on the horse.
Sure.
So you guys get the message that Sordon and Frisia, you guys are at the tavern. You got the letter. Do you go with them, or do you still stay at the tavern?
Guess it's time to go outside into the snow. I'm pretty sure I
Sordon
can like.
wraps his blankets
I
back
don't
up
think
again.
the lizard likes being outside.
This is the first time you two have actively seen the homunculus.
Let's see.
Depending on how much they drink, I think they'd offer the dragon a drink.
Sordon's not a drunk.
Hello, little friend. You want a sippy sip?
Just hand you the letter and then just fly away. Just be trying to deliver the letter then return.
You did tell him to go inform the crew as well, right?
The crew could probably figure it out.
They heard gunshots, so yes.
They heard a gunshot, then if any looked towards that house, they'd see Scrap tying the man to a fucking horse.
Upon reading Presto, yes, I can heat us up, so you won't feel cold outside. Actually,
That's good then. But Sordon's still gonna wear the blankets looking sus.
Also,
Man's look like Yoda.
I love the path here. So we have to go down through like a bit of like an alley section, so people aren't going to see this man being fucking dragged. And then up a hill that curves. I'm trying not to kill him, but I'm not making this a pleasant ride.
I think Xavier, upon being offered a ride on the horse, he'll say, "No, I don't believe I will. No offense to you or your horse. A leader has to follow by example, and if a few parts of the party are going to walk, I'm going to walk with them."
You mean the others that aren't here currently?
Precisely.
Alright, just gonna start going.
Oh my
No, you
god,
could've
that's
been wearing
cute.
this on that.
What?
Huh?
Oh, I
Look
love
at player text.
it's like
You look like a-
AI assisted, but I redrew it.
I love it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had the fucking Uno card one too.
Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh antagonist looking at us.
What? I showed you the AI one last week.
I like that, Zenon.
That looks really cool.
Sadly, the AI does not like scrap.
No. Okay,
The
so
AI
you guys.
like Siren.
Also, he stopped the bleeding on his leg. Those are open nerve endings bashing against any
Yeah.
rock that's in the way.
Whoops, I meant to
that
draw. Not draw a circle. One moment, why I changed that. So you guys are coming out of the tavern, which I'm assuming you guys are coming from here, and then
We
come
can't
out
see
here.
that. Oh, there.
Yeah,
Oh, they could have gone this way.
they could have, but where I started the line, that's where the entrance is.
Yeah, but they could have gone this way.
Yeah, no, around.
Either way, point being, you
They
can
probably know
see.
that we're going towards the keep because that's
Yeah, you can see like in either retrospective here or around here, you could just see a fucking body being dragged.
That, or they could have like made it to like right around here and just saw Scrap turn the corner and this guy just yelling in pain.
Worst part is this guy can't die either because we have spared the dying. So if he hits 0, he'll be stable.
I'm not with you though.
I'm not
Yeah, you
moving
are.
like faster than you two. I imagine. The examiner
Yeah,
basically
fair
said
enough.
I'm going to walk because I want to not undermine the rest of the crew.
Fair enough.
Ah, lizard. Tell me, how would you like to be liberators?
Freedom's chill.
I'd love to be a liberator.
They caught up to us. They're just like you two talking like as the guy is being dragged behind the warriors.
You can see like a small child just throw a rock at the nobleman.
Apparently,
can-
he wasn't liked by the people either.
As you can see, this is going to be a very great endeavor for us.
Oh, I just thought about something. Even if he dies, I have turn undead.
Oh, I know he is not allowed to escape.
He has no
Man's
escape
an
in life
actual
or death.
hell.
So, let me be clear to the people in all the chats. We have the money to pay this man, but it's
No, we
principle
had
now.
more than enough. We had
Yeah.
way more.
we had like 300,000 gold. This man just decided to be a pain in the ass.
This is principle.
This is roleplay.
This is Sparta.
We also could have probably just gave him a gold bar and called it good, but
Now he's getting a gold coffin.
that's still too good for him. Can we just give him one of the kid ones?
Not our problem, fucking.
I mean, he's down a eg, so maybe he'll fit.
Hell, the gold coffin's worth 41,000 gold. He ain't worth that much.
We're not putting him in a gold coffin. Don't worry.
He ain't even worth a silver coffin. Like,
He ain't worth the coffin.
No,
Throw him in
just
the
chuck some
fucking
planks on
ocean.
top.
yeah, fair enough. We could give him to that shark.
He could be hurt.
Use it as bait for the Jaws mission.
Hey, yeah, there we go. Hey,
But yeah, we're going to approach the keep of this town.
right,
Okay.
right.
You see like several guards at the gate. You see some on top of like up here.
Hello there.
Fuck, those guys get to see Scrap on his horse approaching dragons.
Might just
The guy up top is like, "Who are you? And why are you dragging that nobleman?"
Hello! My name is Xavier Luna. I am the captain of the Convenience.
Yeah, I don't care. Why are you dragging him?
Clearly,
Is everyone here rude?
we are trying to make reprimands to a broken dock that have been made. However, we have been extorted to giving 20,000 gold for it. We would like to speak to the leader in order to propose a better deal.
Ah, so you were the ruffians that destroyed the dock.
Ruffians?
I get our. They're probably.
Looking at us, do we look like ruffians? Not including Scrap.
Scrap looks like a fucking murderer at this point. Remember, he did not shoot his leg from very far away. There is probably a lot of blood splattered across Scrap.
And then there's Sordon all cloaked up.
Yeah.
It's a dawn
Don't-
blankets.
Don't mind the bowling ball. He is a person.
He is a person.
Well,
Just
no,
go
the
sit
Nobleman's
on
not a
the
person.
You're covered in cloth. The only thing he can make the equivalency to, and from his time and age, would be a bowling ball.
If that.
The
And you're saying that person that your dragon was extorting you?
We've also found probably illegal documentation inside their household.
Fine, bring him in. Starts opening up the gate.
I'd imagine this stuff's like 100 feet away from the wall, the ones on top.
Yeah.
So the guys on the ground just to see the actual size of the horse walk past.
I won't lie. As Xavier was introducing himself, I had to bite my tongue because I was about to say Captain of the Incompetence.
Captain of the Incompetent, no convenience. I am the incompetent captain of the convenience. No, that's still wrong. I, Captain Incompetence of the Convenience.
Better.
Still wrong.
I am incompetent of the Captain of the Convenience.
I am
I am
Very
convenience,
incompetent.
and I am the convenience, and these are incompetence.
We are the Convenience. Welcome to our incompetent bed.
Sounds like a weird bed and breakfast.
I'll have one incompetent burner into a convenience filled as there, bud.
I would like 3 of those murders and a cup of ale.
But we do.
Would
Do we
that be
continue?
like raven meat? Raven chicken wings?
Oh God.
Raven chicken wings.
Yeah, because the murder.
Do we continue into the keep?
Yes,
Yeah.
you entered the keep. It takes some time, but there's like several fucking guards around the place.
Too many guards.
And then the person comes out.
Doesn't
My-
that look a bit more
what-
better?
Huh?
Doesn't that look a bit better than round nobleman?
Yeah, he looks like he's been places. He's been working out.
Okay.
A little bit more respect.
My,
Yeah.
what have you brought here today? Good
Someone who-
citizens?
Someone who claims to be a higher authority than you.
Let me see this individual.
Just untie the rope from Deordre and just pull the man around so he's in view of the other guy.
Yes. Cosco. Seems that you're at it again, huh?
Does the man notice that his leg's gone?
Whatever am I going to do with you?
It's whatever. Put him in a wheelchair.
You think this man's
Give him
gonna
a stick.
survive?
I
You
know.
think that this man's gonna last long enough to get a fucking wheelchair?
Oh, what did he do this time?
Well, aside from extorting us, but that's irrelevant right now. We have documents here that states he's been trying to summon. What was it again? Quartermaster demons, whatever they are.
Some infernal entity.
Ah, yes, that.
Which again, don't know the laws of your areas. That might not be illegal, but the other part that was a incriminating piece of evidence was documentation of human trafficking.
Well, the demon part, that is completely legal. It's completely fine. We actually have some demons in a cave, and they're quite citizen. They're actually quite nice. Bless you.
Yeah, outright demons aren't a problem, but it's more just the act of like, try to bring more.
But to this person, this nobleman right here, he was trying to summon something horrific. He's done this once before. Something that far more greater than, the average demon that's in the caves. Perhaps a demon lord. Who can say? But I do appreciate you and your fellow companions stopping him. And as far as the human trafficking goes, that one is a new one in his books. So he will be reprimanded for that.
What's assiding him? Of course, we would be glad to hand him over to you. No questions asked, no payment asked in return. We would like to discuss the destruction of one of your docks that we have sadly done on our part, and asked if there was any way of compensation.
So you were the ones that destroyed our dock. I see.
Yes, and we are terribly sorry, and we will pay a justified amount of reparations for that.
2,000 gold would be suffice.
2,000 gold, you say? Quartermaster?
Yes.
Do you think we are able to accommodate this?
Yes, this should actually be rather reasonable, given the estimate was 1,500, and the extra 500 is likely for labor costs.
Or for the cost of someone's life.
This man has no value.
Well, I would consider that a deal. That being said, I believe we've gotten off on the wrong foot, so to speak. If you would, we would be happy to stay in your lovely city, town. I apologize. I don't even know what it's called.
It's the village of Overcont.
Damn.
Avocado Village, got
Avocado.
Not avocado.
it.
Just go with the fucking name that's right there on the map, damn it.
Avocado.
It's a spaghetto! It is a spaghetti tomato!
Well, thank you for hosting us in your wonderful village, and we will try our best to not make any more arousing suspicions. Looks towards Lizard.
You can't see, but Sordon's giving the side eye.
Very well then. Just so long as you don't cause any troubles.
But of course. And with that, we shall take our leave.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Scrap's still just holding the ropes. This guy is upright. I don't know if he's awake or even fucking conscious at this point. Probably not.
He's there, but he's not like mentally there. He's like,
He's fucking out of it because of sheer pain, probably.
yeah. He's still trying to do his ritual while Nezuko.
He's still trying to do the ritual?
Yeah.
Just muttering against it.
He's desperate for it.
Well,
All right.
He probably wishes he didn't exist right now.
you can leave
Well-
him to me. And as you guys back away, he goes to the nobleman and he just fucking Thanos snapped him. He
That-
is gone.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're saying Jesus Christ? We just shot this man's leg.
That step is a mercy. He's also probably just like inflicting them to the higher level.
Well, I guess I'll try to find someone else that can handle the docks.
Well, we shall take our leave. And as he's walking away, he'll go to he'll talk to his crew. Well, great works, lads and laddies. I don't know the female versions for lab. Lass. Yes,
Lass.
thank you.
Fat lass there.
Fat lassie.
Well, lads and lass. I appreciate your commitments, and I appreciate a job well done. I believe we don't have anything that needs to come very prudent or important in this city or this village. So go have fun. Just make sure not to kill anyone or burn anything or cause a disturbance.
Or have people lose other body parts.
That too.
Before everyone scatters like the wind again, you two, did you spot anything while you were at the tavern?
I found a quest board with these quests on them. And he hands over the flyers.
You just stole the fucking. Hey, there were these quests on them. Stole it.
Assumably we like wrote them down, or we like took copies of the flyers or something.
I find it funny. I find it funnier that he just took the flyers.
Soul,
Just
what
ripped them
did you
straight
like
up.
write? Did you like write down what they were, or did you just fucking take the flyers?
He just took the flyers.
I guess we have to do them now.
Yes, I'm just look at you. I don't. I would say I wanted Frisia to stop you, but currently Frisia's wobbling, so.
Fraser's not all there at the moment.
Breezy's playing in the snow.
That reminds me, Frieza. We must discuss what wines we should drink and what wines we shouldn't drink. For example, my personal cabinet.
We found all those at the same time. There's no difference between that and the other stuff. It's just it was in the easier place to grab at the time.
It was locked.
Yeah, easier to grab.
I learned lockpicking. It's a fun skill.
Depending on the size of the lock, you're working the lockpick for it either. I don't know what Frisia's gotten up to in the early days.
You know, I like to think that Xavier gave Siren a spare key to the lock.
Be surprised.
Siren wouldn't use that. I don't think he even realized that it came from that until you just stated it. In all fairness, so at this point, he'd probably have like lime green hair.
And Lizard.
He'd have been in shock.
And Lizard.
Hmm.
As much as I appreciate how cool you make your drifts, I would highly recommend that if we were to do a drift again, please don't do any damage to anything of the new cities or villages we're going to.
Oh, so he can do damage to the old one.
Well, yes, we have a higher standing there.
No one's saying.
That is fair enough.
Don't worry, no more just
No fucking
I gotta go
sign
check
from
something
Shrimp.
on my mom one sec.
Okay,
Okay.
then, who the fuck is Psy from Shrimp?
This is why I'm the charismatic one, and he's the one who manages everything else.
2 games it's happened. In 2 games, it's been proven very correct that I need to manage expenses.
Yes.
Either
Ah,
cruise
yes,
gas
this is
or
fun.
fucking
Tokyo
taxes.
drifting on the boat? Yes. But I told him already, the only way that you could park with style is if you're going to a newer island. Everywhere else, you're just gonna park normally.
Xavier doesn't know this, so he's going to see how long that lasts. But yeah, go on, have fun. Anything else from you, Quartermaster?
We should probably check out the tavern, given someone has taken the flyers and actually get information upon these. Given I'm assuming you took them to show us.
Yeah, house I meant to show you guys.
There's a funny thing called paper.
We don't have paper there.
Siren was just gonna slowly point at Frisia. He has a lot of it.
You don't have paper there. Literal fucking wizard.
Right now, the wizard is T-posing. She is not here.
Well, while we're on our way back to the tavern, I'm assuming
Became a scarecrow.
we're going to the tavern. Let's read over some of these bounties. As you see, Xavier is pulling the wizard T-posing by the collar, just dragging her.
That works.
So you guys are headed back to the tavern? Yeah. So you guys are going back to the tavern?
Yeah.
And placing back the bounties?
Well, Xavier's going to talk about the bounties real quick while they're on their way over there.
Do we just take the same path we traveled here, or do we go a different path?
Probably the
let's go.
same path.
Let's go the same path. I want to see how the townspeople are reacting.
The fucking, like, minor trail of splattered blood over there.
Most of the kids and the adults are like, what the fuck? What happened? Why is there blood all over the place?
Okay, I'm back.
And then there's that one kid that just has like an evil smile,
back.
like, yeah, I threw
Xenon,
a rock
you were
at him.
You were T-posing while you were gone, and Xavier is currently dragging you by the collar through the snow.
The lizard said y'all didn't have paper to copy it down, and Siren pointed out that you all have it.
You are paper. You're a fucking notepad as a person.
I got books tied to my waist. Some of these are empty.
How
Ooh, look
sort
at
on
this.
though? They all look like reading books.
Ooh, look at this.
They
There's-
look like books and paper to wipe my ass with.
Look at this. A gathering request on the board that says, I need supplies to make a new kind of ship. And there's a reward for 1,000 gold.
Well, given most of these are rather obtainable, we just need to know locations for the one
And what
missing.
type of ship? Me.
Well,
Who knows?
the main point I make is if we can get multiple of these done at once, we're able to have a higher share total for the cuts.
Let's see.
Okay.
The other one here is a great monstrous shark is responsible for killing people at a small touristic island. There's an. Why is there an island that's just specifically for tours?
How does that? Yeah, how does
Maybe
that
it's
work in this
valuable
world?
It works. Shut up.
God, you can't just say, yeah, it works, and expect us to just go with it.
Go
It
with
makes me
it.
wonder what's on the
That's
island.
how religion works.
I mean, it could also be the same island that is the zookeeper's thing.
Somebody who thinks
That
they
would
have
make
tourism,
sense.
it doesn't.
Please don't make it Jurassic Park.
Shut up. Go with it. Shut up.
No,
We're actually gonna go hunt dinosaurs.
no. Obviously, what they're needing is a siren. We have it.
Are we gonna sell off our siren?
Well, we're not-
Hold on, which one?
The actual siren.
Shrimp
not
gets
selling
attached to
either.
his NPC pets.
Which one?
The
actual
NPC.
siren. You know the fucking fish?
The fish woman.
There's multiple fishermen.
The one that we have on the boat.
I was gonna say our crew. It's your guys' crew.
You know, the one that you sort of somehow took a liking to.
It's a crewmate that is free.
Huh?
It's a crewmate that we don't have to pay. They get paid in food because they wanted to be paid in food.
He's getting that fishy pussy.
I
You
highly
know it.
doubt that one. Also, say it right, it's fussy.
No, I'm not gonna say it right.
Well, then you are Christian.
Mer pussy.
Oh my god.
The mercy.
Nurse.
Anyway,
Mercy.
Mercy.
Ah!
If we made it back to the tavern.
Overwatch.
Hey, let go of that. Let go of that.
And then there's, that wreck ship thing that's out there somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, let's head to the tavern, try to see if we can get information about the 3.
Okay. So you talk to the tavern guy?
Who the fuck else would we talk to about?
All right. Which question you want to start first with? Which quest?
I want to gather the information about all 3 of them to see if they're in the general area, if they're all super separate, etc., etc.
The gathering supplies for a new kind of ship. He says talk to the person that's west of the town, of the village.
I thought you were about to say the person who runs the docks for everyone.
No. Basically, there's a window on the side over here. So he's just points outside of the direction to go, and he says go to here. To
That's
talk to the guy
west.
about the ship. Yeah, west. Or south, east, west. Yeah,
Okay, so we're at a skewed angle, got it.
yeah.
That is direct west.
Yes. The zookeeper one, he doesn't fucking know. Some strange person just came up and said, hey, I need this. I need this posted. To find me, you have to go over to the city, which is across the ocean.
Ah, yes, the ocean.
Whatever.
There's a term for that
River,
particular
out
thing.
that point.
River, lake,
Or
whatever.
The
not a
split.
straight, yeah, but
On the other
Canal?
side, the other
The
city.
gold.
canal, gulf, maybe.
Canal,
Canal.
I think. Because golf is different.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, golf is a sport.
Shut up.
Not golf. Golf.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about
Oh.
straight?
Is it a straight then?
Yeah,
It's-
straight. It's
Okay.
basically a river or a piece of ocean that separates two parts of an island.
Okay, then
Yes.
it could be a straight then.
What's
I
that?
know this
Okay.
because of the pig war.
But you're about to say
Yeah.
that cycle. I wish you said I know it's because I'm not.
What are you talking about? I'm
Oh.
the straightest person. I'm the straightest person here.
Anyway, the shark one, he says that a guy came over and had an urgent request about it, and he posted it up on the bulletin board. And he says, go north and you will find the island. Can't miss it. It's flourished with a lot of flowers and stuff.
Interesting. Well,
This world's version of a botanical garden.
technical something.
Fair enough.
Well, shall we check out those 2 locations? See if we can get the information about what's actually they are about.
Sure.
Well,
I
let's
mean-
head east.
You all can have fun. I need to go back into my study.
Given that you're the captain, it'd probably be best for you to join us in actually getting the information and figure out the next course of actions. Unless you
That
wish to
would-
go back to writing your erotic novel.
It's not an erotic novel. I rewrote that.
Is it the sequel?
Besides, I can't make Siren's hips any wider in this next novel.
What?
So you guys going to that guy's place?
Yeah, well,
I assume we would.
West if Xavier does not wish to follow, he doesn't have to. You know,
No,
be a
he'll
little
follow.
piss boy.
He'll follow, but he's going to right on his way.
Little piss baby.
What the hell is he writing?
His will.
Xavier, you're tripped on the rock. You fell. Face first.
God damn it!
Does that mean he spilled the ink?
Yeah.
Again.
The first time was on you, Sordon.
No. As
God
I would
damn
say,
it,
What do you fucking mean? No. That was entirely.
Alright, so you guys knock on the man's door. And he answers. He my brain. He opens up the door. He goes, "Hi, how can I help you guys?"
Which fucking questions those bastards again? It's the fucking.
He was the ship one.
Shit. Oh, the wood.
Yeah, the new kind of ship.
Yes, we've came to acquire the quest on the board that was about a resource gathering and a ship.
Ah, so you're up for hire to find materials for my submarine.
His what?
That's not really a type
fuck?
of ship. That's a category of whatever.
The
Well,
fuck is a
it-
submarine?
It's still considered as a ship. It's just underwater.
A vessel would be a better word. But
Yeah,
whatever.
sure,
Irrelevant
whatever.
semantics.
You seem like the type of person that came from a alternate world, just like me. So you should know what it is.
The fuck is a submarine?
Well, you see, Captain, when you put a boat in water, it normally stays above the water. Some vessels are made to go underwater.
That seems unpractical.
There's a trick
It
to it, you
sounds-
see.
It sounds
sounds ve-
impractical. Yes.
It sounds
Even in
stupid. How are you?
fucking real life.
How are you supposed to breathe while your ship is underwater?
Well, you see, good sir, and you could actually breathe inside of there. There are holds that allows you to breathe. It's not really like completely submerged in water in the interior of it.
It's the early
Wait, if there's holes, then wouldn't water get in?
He said
If
hold.
there's holes.
He said hold, but it sounded like
Hold.
holes. Yeah.
Oh,
Hold.
It did sound like hold, but like
I
context,
know Discord is
yeah.
weird. I know.
Context, I knew it was hold, but
I know.
I mean, even if it had holes, that would just be an early submersible where most of the ship is below water rather than above.
Well, how do you maintain air?
You breathe.
I know I'm not.
Inside of the vessel.
I know I'm not like the most.
These submarines and how they work.
I know I'm not the smartest person in the room right now, but I'm pretty sure that in order to go fully underwater and not have any sort of way of providing air, it will either A, float back up to the top because air bubbles will still be made. It will still make enough pressure to where it will still jump up to the surface, or B, you just drown.
There are ways around that, from what I remember about submersibles before they became useless from where I am.
Oh, why did they become useless?
That's a story for another day. That's a long story.
she's like, oh, I've heard of these submarine things before in a book. She pulls out a book. It's called The Temple. This has a submersible in it.
I swear, you have a book for everything.
Yes. Sure. Are you a wizard?
Yes.
I thought she was dead on saying that she's a sorcerer.
She doesn't know that.
Do you know Harry Potter?
Silver, they've gaslit themselves. Also, Harry Potter's a fucking rogue sorcerer. Shut the fuck up.
That is true.
That would reinforce Harry Potter would reinforce Freezia's like
Fucking not even anyone argues what I said.
No, like, dude, within the first few movies, all he does is sneak around, talk to snakes, and hide.
I mean their
Doesn't
casting
really use a
system
lot
is
of-
like on instinct though too, so
But think about it. Silent spells. They don't even need to speak them.
Meta magic.
I'm guessing that yeah, actually I had to count 2, 4, 5. Yeah, the 5 of you are from different worlds and different timelines. Yeah.
No.
Okay. I guess not.
That's it.
the
Siren
lizard-
points at himself and Xavier, we're from the same place.
And that lizard over there is my distant cousin, of course.
That somehow wouldn't surprise me.
And then there's
But-
the big one. He's my uncle.
Yes, we're all from different areas of time and time streams. Some of us, to just point to the other two, but the other 4 in groups of 2, they are from the similar time stream.
Ah, I see.
Oh,
And
some
you
I
seem
don't.
to be more into the future.
In a way of speaking, yes.
He never did explain to
Fascinating.
me. He never did explain to me how mechanical horses went in his future. As he like speaks to Siren.
Speaking of horses, do you still have him next to you?
If we're inside this man's house, no. If we're outside, yeah, it's probably fine.
Yeah, you're standing outside.
Yeah, I probably got off and too talked to the individual because it's kind of fucking rude to stand that high over another person.
So it's very interesting to see different people from different worlds. I'm sure you heard this before, but there's probably a reason why we're all here, for one reason or another.
portals.
Great talk. Great talk, gang.
What are you expecting us to say?
I have to actually think about this. How did
Yellow.
we get here?
Wow, man.
We,
Well,
like,
I actually
Plane
have
shifted
it
or
saved.
something.
I actually have it saved. Xavier and Siren arrived at the ship on the same day, at the same time, from the same time period. For one. And then a few months later, the lizard appeared, followed by Frezia, and then the last one to show up was
Scrap.
You
Forgot his
forgot
name.
his name.
Or no, it's just that they always had to call him Dozer still.
I've gotten over that. I've just been calling him Quartermaster now. I call everyone by their title now. So there's
Whoa.
Quartermaster, Husband, Lizard, and Wizard.
He goes, I'm guessing that the two of you are from some type of medieval period, maybe Victorian.
Victorian.
Oh, them. Okay.
Well, I guess it would make sense. If our queen still is, our queen is currently Queen Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Queen Elizabeth?
Interesting. He starts
I don't
jotting
know.
it down.
Elizabeth was a few hundred years ago.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. It's Queen Elizabeth. I think she's like 250 or 260 now. I don't know. Are we sure she's not one of us?
Not one of you.
That's right, can
Odd
make sure
phrasing, but I'll keep on writing. Okay.
What, you don't notice the ears?
Mhm.
I thought you were cosplaying.
What's a cosplay?
That's the same.
They were very pale elves. Excuse them.
Oh, then yeah.
Oh, what is an elf?
What is an elf?
My father was an elf.
Oh, so
They
then that
saw-
must mean that you are from the medieval times, but from a fancy medieval.
Can you just
Looks
skip
at
over
Frisia.
us?
Yeah.
Fancy medieval.
Think about the literal elves from a different medieval. From his perspective, they look like elves, assumably.
So what is your name, wizard?
Frisia.
Frisia. I got a question for you. You said that they look like elves, correct?
Yeah, they're very pale elves.
Yes. Does your elves have big tits? I'm
They
quite
got those
interested.
big old bitties.
I'm quite interested because I've watched anime several
The
times.
smile on her.
And I wanted to
her-
say-
Oh my god,
her,
this
like-
man is from like 2023.
Eyebrow twitches slightly, and like the mask of a smile slips for a moment, as like her eyes kind of like go down to her like less than impressive chest,
Looks down at herself.
but then quickly the mask is back up, and she's like, "Oh, they can, but not that common."
Xavier looks down.
Uh,
Xavier looks down his shirt real quick, and then looks down Siren's shirt.
you probably have bigger boobs than
I'm wearing
Frisia.
a shirt. It's
You-
very obvious. Siren's flat.
You guys are probably more stacked than
I
Frisia.
just love the idea that the three like fleshy men are more stacked than the actual three
I mean,
guys. entering
workout
two-
does it a little better. So, but like,
He then says, so Frisia, are you an elf?
I'm half elf on my father's side. It's
That
complicated.
explains it. But that's okay. You know, bigger's not always better. Just drink some milk.
I drink as much milk as possible on the sea, but there is not much milk on the sea. I crave the milk.
Yeah,
is your milk the liquor that we have to quantify out of an island?
Are you referring to your
Malula and cream,
wine?
it is what I crave.
Jesus. Yes, I
God.
drink plenty of milk. Yeah, you drink plenty of wine barrels too.
Interesting. He starts jotting it down. So not all elves are having big tits. Okay.
If the dude has watched anime, he knows not all elves are stacked.
He knows that the younger elves aren't.
He knows that all of them are, but he wanted to know the truth because anime is not real.
Oh no, you hurt someone's feelings. Oh, I just realized something fucking.
We're gonna get canceled now, Shino, goddammit.
I just realized something terrible for this man. Imagine being from the modern age. Like, it's medieval, it's fine, there won't be any loud weaponry. Just one day, bang! Fucking nowhere.
And you, Goggle Man.
You skipped the lizard.
Wow.
He doesn't know it's a lizard.
It's just the fucking wrapped blanket individual.
Oh, my apologies. I'll come back to you, Goggle Man. What are you? He starts like looking like he's like walking around you, doing like a
The
whole
lizard.
360.
He doesn't do well in the cold.
You're a lizard. I thought you were a giant Yoda.
What is Yoda?
It was an old movie, long time ago.
Old.
He used to know the Force.
What's a movie?
I don't
It's
know.
a film.
It sounds like something that's in a very distant future, far, far away.
What's a movie? A film. What's a film? A picture
Long-
that goes.
I mean, honestly, silent pictures they would probably know, but past that, you lose them.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have a name, Lizard, or do you not? Because in the animes that I used to watch, they're all slaves, and they only go off one
Not
master.
always.
Slaves?
Oh,
I'm so
What are
on,
you
I'm
watching?
not a slave. What was this man watching?
I was watching Overlord.
Okay, it was like,
Yeah. No, that's about right.
I haven't seen that yet.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Derek! Spider! I don't know!
Them Texas spiders
Right
are
back.
fucking massive. So you don't have a master. You're your own person.
Of course. Why would I be a slave?
Interesting. Starts writing it down. I can't. I'm having a stroke. Interesting. So, in your era, you are a individual. Okay. I'm actually glad. It's not like how ours used to be.
Oh god. Is he from like modern Forgotten Realms? That would be interesting. He's like from a modernized Forgotten Realms.
It would be.
Would that mean Overlord isn't an anime, it's a documentary?
Yeah.
Or would it be no longer like a fantasy anime, it would be a historic anime?
A little bit of both.
Well, I can't sweat it.
Documentary, historical. So basically both, yeah. And
Technically, every anime is a documentary from a parallel world.
yeah. And what is your name, Lizard?
I'm Soran.
Sword on. I will remember that name.
Sword off.
And what about you, Goggle Man? Where are you from?
Does he at all try to like meet Scrap's eyes?
Yeah, he
Or does
try
it
to.
just
He
that
gets
nervous
like.
looking
He's
away?
basically like. Okay, you know how like in most animes, like there's the like the news club and all that stuff, and they like get up in your face and start writing shit down. That's what he's basically doing to Scraps. Like, and what are you?
Just looks. I'm assuming this man is not 6'6". Also,
No.
it's a man.
Yeah, it is, man. He's basically your height.
Good for him. Just look at him. Well, you may refer to me as Scrap.
Ah, Scrap. That's a weird name, but let's go with that. And where are you from?
Technically Earth.
Technically Earth. Writes it down.
Probably not as you've seen it or if they've seen it.
You seem to be like in that movie Mad Max.
I think that's a close representation.
Ah, so you're basically writes it down. You're part of a apocalyptic world.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I see. So what is it like over there?
Sad.
Is there any
Sad.
safe haven or is it all violence?
You know that stare of someone like looking in their past? He
Yeah,
just stares at this man.
basically
There's no expression
like
outside the goggled face.
the Vietnam flashback.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right? No. Safety isn't necessarily important in the world.
I see. So everything went bad when the bomb dropped, right? and that's how the world just turned into shit.
Oh, you wish it was just one.
Ah, so it's multiple. So it's not like Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Fallout Las Vegas. Okay, scratch all of those out.
Mhm.
Right. I see. I think I got my new headline. But
Oh
I
God,
also
are you-
do need that request done too. What you don't
Oh.
know, just because I'm a journalist and a news article reader, I am also, well, used to be part of the Navy.
Navy man turned fucking news journalist.
I'm surprised he got
Is
to
that
live
right?
that long. And
Somehow this guy is more of a fruitcake than Psycho.
Fucking A.
as long as he didn't openly
Wait.
show his dissent while he was serving, I guess he'd be fine.
I don't get it.
Navy. Sausage. Anyway. So, yeah.
Oh, Navy is crayons.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Navy. And that's the Marines. Never mind, that's the Marines.
You're right, no, yeah,
That's the Marines.
Hush.
No,
Hush,
yeah,
we suffer
she was
childs.
For once,
Right.
she knows correct.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Siren's very confused.
No, he did that because I did that to him the other day.
Oh my.
Oh, the hush, the hush, sweet summer child thing. I thought that's what you were saying. He was correct about. That you're like a summer child.
No.
Okay, never
No.
mind.
No.
The fuck's a summer
Fucking
child?
dumbass. So, okay, so I got my news article now, but I do need my submarine done, just so that way I can, go underwater and actually be able to see the new life that's down there as well, instead of just being stuck on this frozen island.
If you tried not, no, you're living still. Never mind. Scrap has to remember he's fucking dead sometimes. No, that wouldn't work for you. Never mind.
Is there anything else I can help you guys with?
Well, a good
I
question
don't
is.
understand why you can't just go under the water like the rest of us.
Well, you see, that requires breathing, and I can't do that.
You can't breathe?
I can breathe, but being underwater for a certain amount of time will just make me drown.
Yeah, Scrap just gesture at Frisia.
So hold your breath longer?
I could only hold my breath for 10 minutes. After that, I'm dead.
Only 10 minutes?
Yes.
That's pretty impressive.
That actually really is.
Is there a problem? Can you guys breathe underwater completely?
We don't breathe.
I
Why would we
do.
need to?
Are you dead?
No.
They're weird
Start
elves.
talking.
They're weird
elves.
elf.
He gets close in front of Xavier's face, starts analyzing.
Simon would minorly hiss and push him away.
It's gonna get no.
No, my name.
Apologies. Apologies. I see. Before you push him away, he goes, I know what you guys are. You're vampires. That makes so much sense.
The fuck's a vampire?
You're just weirdly shaped.
No, they're sadly milk pyres.
Did you just say milk pyres?
Simon's bad habit.
Yes, an attempt at humor.
He also
Ah.
has a very strong bite because I didn't think about the fact that back then the milk bottles are glass.
It makes sense that you guys are not able to breathe. You guys are basically dead but alive.
Scrap is just staring at him. He was figuring out those two. He doesn't want to figure out Scrap.
Simon's just gonna slyly side-eye Scrap before looking back at him. Sure.
But enough about us. Look, a wizard.
I mean, I've seen wizards, but
Presto and sparkles appear from my hand.
oh, very interesting. He writes it down like unamused. Well, if there's anything else, ask me. Don't hesitate to ask.
Good, didn't try to press scrap.
No, you don't care. Because he knows that most of the people in the apocalyptic world is basically dead.
Eh. It's fair. Well, yeah, I guess people who survived are some sort of something.
Yeah.
And also, an honest question, real quick, for everyone: you eat the burger with or without the peel?
Huh?
I peel my burgers.
What?
What?
Obviously, you peel the burgers.
I don't need
What
the extra
the fuck?
fiber.
I'm confused.
What the fuck? Who's peeling fucking burgers, you weird ass people?
So you eat yours with the peel on?
You eat yours with the peel?
I eat it whole.
He eats it with the peel on. He just
You hear
That's
it here
exactly-
first, folks. Shino eats his burger with the peel.
What is the pill?
Oh, what the
That
fuck?
takes backsies.
No one has looked at the player text yet.
I
Oh,
have, because
fuck
I had
me.
it still open before, because we haven't, like, moved windows or
Okay, no, I
No,
peel
you
my-
locked in. You
No.
said
Locked in.
I
You
didn't know what the
locked
fuck
in.
you were
You
talking
did.
about.
This is
I didn't know you were talking
You have
about.
made your fucking bed. Now
No,
you lay in it,
fuck you. You can't
sissy
do that
bitch.
when I didn't know. Fuck
I
you.
most certainly can.
Fuck
For
you.
Peel.
For
Unless
those
it's
of
a
you
lettuce
watching at
wrap.
home, for those of you watching at home and on stream, Shrimp has decided to put in into our player text a picture of a man eating through a McDonald's wrapper to get to the burger.
We can now confirm that Shino is a man.
No, because I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about until I
I
just
love the
looked.
fact that at the bottom of it, it's just like, first of all, how dare you?
You even said, "Why do we peel our burgers?" Shino.
In all fairness, I was asking the same damn questions. as
Right,
well.
so I'm not the only one.
But I
Yeah,
also
but you
wasn't
said
the
you
one
did.
who's. Yeah, I didn't state that I did or I didn't because I didn't know what the hell they were talking about.
And this is the internet, and you know what the internet does? Wildly blow shit out of proportion.
Not when you're a small streamer.
I'm gonna cancel you on Twitter. Ooh.
I'm gonna cancel you on
Oh,
MySpace.
what's
a
left of
burger with the shell.
what's left of Twitter?
Yeah, I like
I'm
my
go-
banana with the peel on.
Hey, get down! No!
I thought she was getting upset about the peel. It's not
So-
very appealing.
Shut the fuck up. So if there's anything else, don't hesitate to ask me. I will be around and getting my news done.
That is a question.
Do you ask everyone these odd questions?
If you have a question, ask. Ask the
Siren
question.
just asked.
That was a question, and I was also midway through asking something.
Right. So, Siren, what did you say?
Or
Siren
not
asks
Siren.
this man asks these weird questions to everyone.
Well, yes, especially the newcomers that isn't in the village or in the city across the bowl. It's quite interesting to see new creatures, new races around. Normally
Huh?
around here, we just get dwarves and demons.
Oh, you should have been around a few months ago. Could have met Odin.
Odin? The god.
Correct.
And where was he?
He was asleep in a dungeon and then sort of accidentally woke.
Weird
Oh,
place
shit.
to sleep, but that's Odin for you. Writes it
Shit, that
down.
reminds me. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Shrimp.
I was just saying fish world there. Continue on.
Oh, speaking of Odin, Nevermore, come here.
Huh?
Oh, his
Yeah.
bird.
Yeah,
Boy, you
pet.
had the bird.
He has a bird, and I have the spear.
Ah, interesting. So he gave you guys a bit of his powers.
He gave me a bird.
He
It
just gave us
seems
presents.
cute. It seems cute, but it doesn't seem like it does anything else.
Oh yeah,
Just a
go
bird.
try to pet it.
Try to pet it.
No, thank you. I will hard pass.
Caw, drink your what? Caw.
No, obviously it was the crow that patted out the key.
You fool! I was the dragon to drink your shandy. Caw.
He's a
Useless
talking
bird.
bird. He's a talking bird too. Go on, say it. Say nevermore. Come on, you can say it.
Motherfucker.
Oh, such a good bird. Gives him a
Kill your
crumb.
family.
Too late on that.
Resurrect him just to kill him again.
Scrap, did you have a question for him?
Yeah, the process of what I was asking was just, where does he expect us to get said resources?
Ah, yes. That
You know, that's
is-
kind of a fucking important thing.
yeah.
What resources is he needing, you know?
Well, he basically has everything under the sun for like mechanical wise, but he needs parts. So like metal and whatnot.
Oh.
Like he has the engine, he has that's technically basically it is the engine, and he also has like computer parts that he could work with, but he needs
He has an idea, he just needs the resources.
yeah.
God, that is the US government.
Just shut the fuck up.
Look at this amazing new jet. It costs $1 trillion just for it to fail.
These submarines, are they made out of wood?
I'm sorry.
Most of the time they were metal.
Oh, so like our ship.
Yes and no.
Oh.
Yes, and
Why is this man saying yes and no our ship?
Yes and
basically I need steel parts, metal, anything that you can grab. It doesn't matter if it's scraps or not. No offense, Scrap.
buildings. Why would I take any offense to it knowing the
Because
context?
your
of it?
name is Scraps.
Just stares like, yes, my name is Scrap. The context of saying scraps and referring to items is not necessarily the same as saying my name.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that you're not offended.
Why the
Wait,
fuck
quick
would I-
question. Ever since the Five Nights at Freddy thing, it's only been 3 days that have passed since then?
Yes.
Okay, then I still have the same thing on me.
Hmm.
The
It's the
aura
best
of
night of my
life you
life.
put on me.
Yeah.
I still have it for 1 day.
Ye. There is a and I really wish it didn't exist because it's an island full of scrap, and that goes out to the bay. But there is a bunch of scraps on that island, but I haven't really secured it all that much, so I don't know what's on there.
Do you know of its location?
It is west from this island.
Yes, we know of one thing west. East.
So, have you even been there?
Yes and no.
Well, which is it? Yes or no?
A little bit of both. I was there and then I wasn't there. I got some of the parts from the shore where it's not like all rusted and whatnot, but I haven't gone further in to grab any of the better materials because I don't know what's there and I'm not really much of a fighter anymore.
So, You're a coward. Got it.
That's offensive. It's not much of a coward. I
You
don't
only
have the resource to
Sure,
fight
and-
anything.
Your island doesn't have any weapons?
The only weapons that we have is the weapons for the guards. And even them, they don't do their fucking job.
And also, most people don't fight.
If you would have told me to fight back in my old world, hands down, I would be there. But this world is weird, so I try to stay, safe as possible.
This world's a little scattered, but calling it weird is a little far-fetched.
I mean, it is weird. Everyone's transported from their own worlds and now they're here. Of course it's weird.
It's magic, not weird.
Magic is weird. Magic can do several things. Several bad things. Like taking us from our own very homes that had, that we had lives. Back at home. It's either working or had a family. And now look at us. We're stuck here with no family.
I have my family. He's right here.
That must be nice.
Even I'm picking up on these social cues.
Simon's oblivious to him because he doesn't really have any social cues. Outside of Xavier and the crew, he doesn't really care to pay attention to any.
Well, we should probably go check out the other two reports, see if there's anything that we could do for them. Hope they're in the same direction as well.
If you got any more information, come to me and I can make it into a report.
Scrap give a thumbs up as he just remounts the horse.
I have a whole snowman by now.
He's been playing in the snow.
Acting like a
has
little
he
child.
seriously?
Yeah.
Do we want to wrap it up here?
Please.
Yes. It'll be a perfect time to actually do it. A lot of
Yeah.
social interacting.
We met the weird person of the place.
Met two weird people.
No. For Siren, he's only met the one.
Also,
And then
I
you met
love,
the creepy one.
I also love the description of this world isn't weird. This one is fucking weird. You get the fucking FNAF. They actually had islands teleport you. This world is weird. No matter how you fucking spin it.
No,
Yeah, Silver.
world
This
is
world is
scattered.
weird.
This world is scattered.
No, it's fucking weird.
It is
This
scattered.
world is weird.
Shut up! It's
It's
magic!
weird to fucking spell weird. Magic is weird. Magic doesn't make fucking sense half the time. It's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Silver, you should look in the player text chat.
Mhm.
No! No! I don't like it.
Oh, I
I
love
don't
it.
like it.
Senon, I can see that you drew like his legs without the pants first.
Oh no, it's
Or
I
is
drew
it
the
just
I
meant to
drew
be transparent?
no, I drew the pants, but then I needed to figure out where the knees were.
Uh-huh.
I don't like it.
It makes the pants look like transparent fabric.
That's fine, they can be that.
I hate it.
Transparent
hate
as
it.
the phone.
I fucking hate it.
The top
It
is
would also
definitely
explain why
transparent
this-
because it's fishnets.
Yeah, fishnet.
This is
Oh
the
my-
greatest moment of
oh
my
my
life.
Ah, shut the fuck up, gay boy.
Oh, like seriously, I love it.
The
This
arms
is
and hands are
Sacco's
awful.
desktop background.
I guess I
actually
will put it.
hating- Like, I love what you did with Shino, but I keep staring at that transcript.
Stop looking at my crotch.
No, she's looking at the kiss scene between Xavier and Siren up at the top of the page.
I'm putting it inside the safe for work art in my Discord.
Hey, he's sharing it.
So that way Digit and Chat can see what the fuck we're talking about.
Why
Shino
said
just
for
wants
work?
Oh boy, Rice is fighting fucking
I
Red
so
Wolf of
fucking
Radagon.
hate it. I so fucking hate it. It's so cursed.
Cute.
You're the one who brought up the
It's gay.
thongs earlier. So.
Yeah,
That's
it's
because
your-
of Leon! Hello!
it is entirely
Wait,
your own
wait,
fault.
Sinon. Is he wearing heels?
No, it's just like the
No,
feet are
that's why
incomplete.
that's-
There's just no feet really. The feet are like
Put him
barely
in
drawn.
heels.
I don't show my dogs on stream. No one's seeing my dogs.
I know something even better. Put them in fucking platforms, not heels.
Yes.
I can't draw feet, so they're just like indescript nubs.
That's what
That's-
platforms are. You got this.
I'm going to jump away if we are needed.
Oh, I do need you for a split sec. So let me end my
Yeah,
side.
to deal with the other stuff.
Yeah. I want to get that shit out of the way because I know that, you know.
I sent my first super reaction.
Mm.
If you like
Okay,
hover
yeah.
over it,
Oh, that one? Yeah.
yeah.
It's animated.
Well, no, yeah, it is animated, but like, it has like this little shiny thing about it. Oh, what is that? Does yours have water and a mop cleaning it up?
Because the pick makes them wet.
And apparently Meow thinks it ought to make you wet as well.
I hate all of you.
Oh,
I
no,
hate
it's
you.
all bubbles.
Absolutely cursed. I don't like it.
I love it.
Absolutely gay.
Thank you, Mal.
Absolutely gay.
I am going to go call it a night, though.
Yes, go
Yeah.
ahead and get yourself some rest, you two.
Good night.
Night, Sacco.
Right.
I love it so much. But yeah, I'm gonna head off too. I have work in the morning.
Alright, see ya.
What if see more of that art though, Zenon?
What?
Hey.
Or what?
More of that art.
No! No!
I hasn't even tried to draw Scrap yet.
I've tried. It's just Scrap is like I have drawn Scrap actually. He's just kind of.
He doesn't have much to work with.
Yeah.
He really doesn't. She knows it's just fun to pick on.
Because of the big reaction about the thong and the trans stand.
It upsets me that they put Leon in a thong.
Oh, it
And
doesn't
what?
upset you that we put you
And like
in
a
thong?
fan art. He saw some fan
I
art.
am upset about y'all putting me in a thong too.
He saw some fan art of Leon from Resident Evil or
Resident
whatever
Evil 4.
in a
Oh,
thong.
wait, you didn't see that before?
What the? No.
No, on Tumblr, one of these motherfuckers
You were on
put a
Tumblr?
thong.
Oh,
on
was that the
Leon.
yaoi on your
Because
Tumblr?
you're on
Yeah,
Tumblr.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much, Zenando.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
I don't fucking like it. Fuck
Bye,
you,
y'all.
man.
Right.
Night, Silver.
Alright, shrimp.
I'm gonna go get unsmelly now.
I'm gonna move
Yeah, you go do
Discords
that.
and do like a little bit of magic because Grim probably wants me to open up the pack or whatever.
Nerd.
What a nerd.
I
See you
have
when you get
Magic
back.
the Gathering, so. Nerd.
Okay. See you guys later.
So, yeah.
I'll be in Final Fantasy actually.
Okay.
Bye. Okay. Let's switch over to magic. And I'm gonna also get a snack. I don't know what I'm snacking on yet. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid, Soul. Have a nice shower. Hello, Flyball. Let me open up magic. Are you okay? I'm okay. Hello, Jitter. Hello. Okay, let's open up magic. Change my title. Just checking. Thank you for following, Jitter. Okay, am I okay? I don't know. How was yesterday, Flyball? Did you have fun on the date? The date of the 420s, I mean. Okay, let's switch over to Magic the Gathering. I'm still enjoying. Can't feel anything, oh no. Join me. No, I did that,